ABC. Monday. Movie. First time on TV. Part 1 of a new James Bond 007 thriller. The ABC Monday Night Movie. Tonight, meet the new 007.
My name's Bond. James Bond.
A new Bond with a new woman. And an enemy deadlier than ever. George Lazenby, Telly Savalas, Diana Rigg. On Her Majesty's Secret Service.
Sunday, your James Bond getaway weekend continues with 007's most intriguing assignment.
I hope I can live up to your high standards.
Up against the evil Blofeld.
I may yet surprise you.
Charming the ladies.
Suppose I were to kill you for a thrill.
And the most extraordinary marriage.
This never happened to the other fella.
Find out why all this makes for one of the best Bond movies ever on Her Majesty's Secret Service. 6 Eastern, Sunday on PBS.
Best Bond ever, my ass. But Jeff is on his way, dashing through the snow. There he is.
I'm reenacting the opening scene of Bond driving.
Except he's doing Spectre and doing 30 miles per hour.
No, I'll be there in a minute, guys. Just
right,
got
see
stuck
you
at
soon.
relative, so
Concentrate. Bye-bye.
Yes.
But yes, one of the worst Bond films ever indeed, as Jeff said then. Just see him as a little thumbnail. But who's here? My dog might be James Bond for makers of the movies, right? Bagsy gets words and pitch against Diana Rigg. Oh, yes. I don't know where she was when I ranked the Bond girls. But we'll see what Jeff says later on. Is he looking for 50 pence coins for the meter? He might be. This never happened to the other guy. Yes, hello, Alphabet Cat. But what else we got? Hello, Nicholas. I do like Moonraker. I like Moonraker more than this one. Concentrate, Dress. Hello, Andy. Which Bond movie is my favorite? I can't remember what my ranking was. I think it was The Spy Who Loved Me or one of those better films than this. Just see Jeff nodding. There he is. I always thought this was considered the one all the fans like. Well, if you're a proper James Bond fan and an English gentleman, then you don't like this one. I can say all the nasty things about it before Jeff turns up. Mike says top 5 Bond movie for him. There you go. Yeah, in general consensus. I seem to be the only one. But no worries, Akers. Thanks for joining us. I like Moonraker and You Only Live Twice. Well, yes, we'll talk about the bookends of this film. So while we're waiting for Jeff, we'll just have a look at what I got. I've got the VHS from the standard re-release. I think it's early 90s, or the film is starting. So we'll pause then a second if I can find my remote. It's dark in here. United Artists. So, but this does have a very nice little booklet about the Bond films. If you can open it up, there you go. And it's got this nice little questionnaire, and it's got a graph that shows you all the ladies. Why is it so dark in here? But it mentions the film, who's the Bond girl, who's the bad guy, and what the gadget is. So it's a quite nice feature. It has a reversible sleeve, but if I take it out, I've got 2 copies of this. So one's got this way around, and then the other one's this way around. So the only difference is the spine, really. This one's number 6 because it's the 6th film. So we've got that. I've got the DVD. This is the special edition. I think this is the 1-disc special edition. So there's a basic DVD, there's a special edition 1-disc DVD, and there's a special edition 2-disc DVD, which has, who's doing the commentary on this one? Peter Hunt and the cast and crew. So I don't know if they did this off the Laserdisc, but the Laserdiscs have unedited, problematic commentaries, apparently, that would upset the modern audience. Then I've got the original book here. So this film is the one that is closest to the book. Thumbs up from Jeff. There you go. Unfortunately, it's not a Calvin Dyson first edition hardback. But it is got a name in it. Julie Thornton. It is a 5th printing from 1965, so that's not bad. Probably cost me £1. I'm trying to collect the whole lot. It's proving harder than I expected. That's what she said. But Mel Gibson as Bond in the early 90s. What's it? Jeff's not Jeff's not off put by that.
We've already had one Aussie, so
Yeah, there you go. Sean's here. Hello, Sean. But yeah, Sam Neill was nearly Bond in the early 80s, wasn't he? So, or is it late 70s? Yes, Tom Baker is in the chat. Is that the Tom Baker from Doctor Who? So one evening, everyone know Jeff's in and out. He's just driving home for Christmas. He's stuck there with Chris Rea on the motorway. On Her Majesty's Secret Service is a great Bond film. Sort him out, Jeff. I'm not going near Jeff. Jeff's got a big knife collection. Jeff is driving to be with us. Yes, hopefully he's being safe. Oh yes, Diana Rigg steals the film. I think George is the weakest part because other than that, this film is great. Is this film better than Operation Kid Brother, though? Jeff is nodding. It is. I haven't read any Bond books. I think I only read what's the last one we did. I can't remember. Live and Let Die. I read that book before we did the live stream. Yeah, Calvin Dyson takes it pretty seriously. Not as much as the Bond experience. He has every replica item of clothing that ever was produced. Even the very expensive advent calendar. I watched the new Wallace and Gromit earlier. It was really good. I think we're watching it tomorrow, though. We missed it this evening. Yes, that is true. Jeff's driving actually reminds you of the driving of this film. You can't tell what the fuck is going on with the shaky cam. Yes, Timothy Dalton was offered this role, but he was only 22 at the time. But if you want to look up Jeff Knows, there it is. If you want to know his address, there it is. I'll watch it on iPlayer tomorrow, exactly. There's no rush. Sam Neill would have been a better choice than George, easily, yes. Because this is 1969. I think it came out in December. December 10th, I think it was, or 19th. No, 19th, I think it was. And so this today is technically the 55 years anniversary. And if you're in the UK and you ever get a letter from the tax office, it says on Her Majesty's service. And it always made me think of this film as a child. So it's got a 6.7 on he's setting up now, right? So it's directed by Peter Hunt, who also did Dr. No as editor, You Only Live Twice as the editorial department, and From Russia Love as editor. So, we'll see John Glenn, who's signed my license to kill. He, the film's starting. Fuck it. Let's get to the opening titles. I don't know, I think Jeff will join us. But yes, people starting off as editors, turning into directors. So we'll see. Actually, I wasn't paying attention to where this was, so we'll go back a bit. Ah, there you go. Right, there's Bond, because I want to talk about that. Right, we'll start again. Speaking of which, BBC Two had a Roger Moore documentary on. I got a Roger Moore book here. My word is my bond. I haven't been to Jamaica, but I would visit Goldeneye if I had. I'm set to record it. There you go. Right, so here's Bond, and he is the only Bond that kneels down, isn't he? On one knee to shoot the screen. And there is a cameo by the director Peter Hunt in the reflection. There he is. He's walking past the Universal Export sign. Would you fancy Dennis Franz as Bond villain for the Bronson, Al Brosnan, or early Craig era? Yeah, it would have been a good bad guy, wouldn't he? Can be a nasty bastard. I cannot imagine Lazenby being the 1969 to 1985 Bond. Yes. He was, although saying that, he was offered a 7-picture deal, but he turned it down. He did have a fun experience with this. And that's, there was more documentary got a brief cinema release a few weeks back. I almost went to see it. Bond, Brooke Bond. So here we go. So you're not supposed to know who it is because he's driving along, seeing from the back of the head. There's Diana Rigg. Now this might be my second favorite Aston Martin after the Living Daylights one. Favorite location? I do like the place at the top of the mountain. I don't know if I'd ever visit there, but it is a real place. Apparently, it was being built when they made this, and as part of the deal to use it, they had to build it or finish it off, basically. But yeah, we're seeing a lot of chin and smoking. Merry Christmas for you. Hello, Slipknot fan. Merry Christmas to you. Those Bond VHS tapes always started in widescreen and then went to pan and scan. Yes, you think, oh, cool, it's a widescreen burst. I get to see the whole thing. Same with the credits. The end credits are probably in widescreen. But there you go. So you think he's going to shoot her, but no, he's just eyeing her up as she walks into the water. Spoilt rich bitch. Hey, there's Dead Punk. Merry Christmas to you, sir. I keep forgetting it's Christmas Day. Which YouTuber do you think would make a good Bond villain? Well, Jeff would make a good henchman. I think AJ would make a good villain. Stroking his puppy. Yeah, that's it. Piz Gloria, where Blofeld's base is set. That's it. Yeah, that's it. It's an amazing thing. And apparently they had to put tracks down for this Aston Martin to drive across the beach. And here's the first bit where you can't tell what the hell's going on with all bumpiness, which we'll get to in a minute. Roger Moore. My name, Roger Moore by nature. Everyone loves a good Roger once in a while. If Albert Finney was 27 right now and alive, would you cast him as James Bond? I don't know. I haven't seen much of his early work, so I don't know what he was like when he was younger. And Jeff is just setting up. He'll be with us in a minute. Woman says no, but James Bond just goes in anyway. Right, is he back? If he gives us a thumbs up. There he is.
We're here. We can go.
This isn't Rocky. This is Bond.
Hey, then got time to change it to my tux. Okay? Literally came from a family dinner.
Well, thank you for coming away from it. Although it's a bit later than here. So, here we are.
Fellow.
Nice. That's a pretty good likeness.
Yeah, this is not too bad.
Why has he got Connery's hair?
No, it's his hair. They have modeled it to look pretty much like Connery's. Or at least like his hairpiece anyway.
7 pictures and a lot of broccoli. Yes. Oh, so yeah, I don't know. Well, who are these henchmen? I can't work it out.
They work for Draco.
They work for a dad, don't they?
Yeah.
And he just got in the way. I don't know if they're planning on killing him. I love how the Bond experience always seems to be in a foreign country and holds down a full-time job. yes, he's got a lot of cash and a lot of room to put all this stuff. But yeah, we get a lot of choppy editing and wobbly cameras in this.
We have another one from later on.
Oh,
In the skiing outfit.
yeah, that's a
Same likeness, but yeah. Well, not the skiing outfit, the Assault on Pitt's Glory outfit. And then, of course, Who Loves You, Baby?
Ah, he's got Blofeld.
Yes, the best Blofeld. One of the reasons why this is my favorite, because it's got Telly.
He is a good bad guy because they didn't want Donald Pleasance back because Blofeld in this is a bit more physical.
Yes, Telly Savalas is a more threatening Blofeld. Yeah, you would believe he can put up a fight, unlike Donald Pleasance, who's like 5'5" against 6'2" Sean Connery. Yeah,
yes.
not really.
Not a fair fight.
No.
I'm trying to. Who is the guy, the actor from Yul Brynner was mentioned because he's a bald guy.
I can see that.
He was mentioned that someone suggested he was right around that time.
So you're at the beach sequence, are you?
Yeah, I'm at 6:30.
Oh, I got the opening credits there, so I'll just wait to catch up. I know what's coming anyway. I can watch this film without actually putting it on. So
I love how she steals his car just to drive off the beach.
Yeah,
Can't be bothered to run 10 feet.
the drive home did give me the chance to listen to the soundtrack in the car, so that was nice.
I did listen to the soundtrack earlier as well.
Another reason why this is my favorite Bond film, the best soundtrack.
It is an awesome John Barry soundtrack and Louis Armstrong's great song.
Yeah,
but this never happened.
Even
to
even a Christmas song. Even do you know how Christmas trees are growing? That's a good song.
I think this is the last time we get flashbacks of other Bond films in the opening titles.
Well, they do it a little bit in the Craig era and Skyfall. We see like pictures of Le Chiffre and
yes.
What's her face, Vesper. And the same in No Time to Die, you also see flashes of Judi Dench and stuff.
There you go.
In the opening titles.
I know nothing, but they did stop.
That's
it
because you have
time.
a life.
No,
you don't watch these films to no end like I do.
There you go. Dr. Impossible is here, of course, for this one. Just having next door. Stunt arranger George Leach. There is.
Yes.
Ski cameraman
Willy Buckner, yeah.
Not forgetting
Peter Hunt skiing for Spy Love Me and for Yours Only and stuff like that as well, yeah. And Peter Hunt, Peter Lamont.
A lot of directors for different parts on this.
Yeah.
Like the stock car bit has got a different director.
A lot of nipples in this opening scene. Silhouetted, but still.
Yes. Of course, it's Morris Binder or Binder, whichever way it is.
Yes. Fiona Holby.
I can't remember the last one he did. John Steers doing special effects.
Yeah.
Good afternoon. Good evening. Yes, things aren't looking good between Eon and Amazon, are they? And then there's editor and second unit director John Glenn.
John Glenn. This is the first one he had any involvement in. Yeah.
I did email him the other day, but I don't think he checks his email very often.
I think he did a lot of the bobsleighing bits. I'm correct in saying that. I think music by the legendary John Barry. Yeah.
And then I think this is the last song. Who did the other song?
Which one?
Louis
Armstrong?
Louis Armstrong, yeah. He died 2 years after this film, and that was the last song.
This was the last song he recorded, yeah.
But yes, Amazon and Eon was a bad deal in the first place.
Yeah.
Did you watch that Bond's game show on Amazon? No.
I'm a big Bond fan, but even I was like, why?
I think Brian Cox thought he was going to be in the next film, so he signed up straight away and didn't realize he was just introducing a game show. Yeah. And then I think the average person watched the first 6 minutes of the first episode and never watched another bit. But there is a second series coming too. But and yes, undercover secret agent, spy. Yeah, every hotel manager in the country, every country knows who he is.
Not just every hotel manager, every bartender as well, and they even know what his preferred drink is. So
there is a continuity error because what was before this one?
You only live twice.
Twice, yes. Which Bond and Blofeld meet, but they don't recognize each other.
That's because they stuck very, very close to the book, which I have read very recently, coincidentally. Yes, it is pretty much. If you read the book, it's like a novelization, even though the book came first. But yeah, it's so close to the book. It's that's why they meet for the first time, because that's the first time they meet in the books. It's the first time Blofeld appears in the books as Thunderball, which precedes On Her Majesty's Secret Service, and the conclusion of the trilogy is You Only Live Twice of the Blofeld trilogy.
Yeah, and I think this is supposed to be the Casino Royale as well. In this,
I do believe in the book On Her Majesty's Secret, he does visit the Royale region where the casino was. He sort of is on the anniversary of Vesper's death. That's sort of where the book starts.
Yeah, because on this one, the casino being lights in the pool were real. That's this, so they just filmed
That's
that.
a cool transition shot. I always like that shot. Yeah.
And then Jeff is going to explain the rules of this card game to us.
This is Baccarat, and that's all I know. If you really want to blow by blow, what's it called? If you really want the rules blow by blow, read Casino Royale by Fleming, because that's all about a Baccarat game, and he explains
he
nauseating details. Yeah.
Now, is this the only Bond that wears the frilly thing on his shirt?
It could be. Yeah, that's one thing. I mean, Lazenby, for all the criticism, I think he looks great. He looks great in the tux. He definitely has the look to be Bond. But yeah, the sort of the ruffling on the shirt, not a big fan myself.
No, I'm not a big fan of that look, but I guess it was the sign of the times. But yeah, he was a model, a part-time model, wasn't he? I can't remember what.
Yes,
yeah, that's
a male model. Yeah. In Australia, a funny story for Harry Saltzman was like a male model. He's probably gay. So to test if he's actually straight, they send a prostitute to his hotel room, and he's like, "Well, in 2 minutes, I convinced him I was straight." That's another. I don't know if you checked it out, but I don't know the exact title, but the George Lazenby documentary that they did.
Oh yeah.
Just can't think of the bloody title right now. I have it on DVD, but it's a fascinating watch. I do recommend that if you guys want to know more about how Lazenby actually got the role and stuff.
Yeah. So speaking of the Amazon thing, yeah, Amazon were expecting a lot of Bond content. There's going to be spin-offs of Miss Moneypenny stories and all sorts of nonsense, but luckily Barbara Broccoli put her foot down.
Yeah, well, Barbara's being a bit of a bitch, isn't she?
Bond,
I mean.
And tonight's guest, here she is. Oh, she's gone. Never mind.
I mean, I think Cubby would be rolling over in his grave if he knew that Bond was taking like 10 years to be produced these days.
Yes. But yeah, it's been how many years now since the last one? 3 years?
Well, yeah, since the release, but technically they already filmed the film in 2019 and they completed it in like 2020. So technically it's pretty much 5 years now at this point since the film was made. So
got a $10 million budget, make a bloody film with a character called James Bond, and you're done. Chuck anyone in there. I'd settle for James Bond Jr. at this point.
Yeah. Now, as much as I know, Gareth, we were going to be sort of debating. Like, I know you're not the biggest fan of this one. I obviously, judging by the poster right there over my shoulder, I am. So I'm going to be bring up some points of why this is my favorite.
And I'll do
Tracy. I don't think you have an argument for Tracy.
I don't have an argument, Tracy. She is the best thing in this because, unlike Spectre, you can believe he's falling in love with her.
Yes,
wants a relationship, which I don't believe they even like to talk to each other in Spectre.
Yeah, in Spectre, it felt so forced. Yeah. I mean, they had the perfect, Bond girl for Daniel Craig with Eva Green as Vesper, and they tried to replicate it. It just did not work.
No, she never looks happy, that actress.
Yeah, I mean, I like yes, they do. It's not her fault, but yeah, it's the way they wrote it.
Well, she's in Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, where she plays an assassin, so she was supposed to be mean bitch, but yeah, it's pretty. A love interest. Yeah, exactly. If they announced a new Bond tomorrow,
I would.
But yeah, there might be. Because the last time you had a Bond, I guess the internet was in its infancy when it got their own web page where Bond isn't blonde.
Yes.
You'd have to ask Jeff that. I have worn a tuxedo before,
I have dressed in a tux for a few of these Bond streams. I would have done it for this one if I had more time to prepare, but sadly, as you guys saw in the beginning, I was hurrying up to get my ass there. So,
but I don't have one with a frilly.
No, I don't either. No.
So why is this Draco look after him now? He just
That's a good question. Yeah.
What's he trying to kill him?
I think he just wants to find out who this guy is who was, involved with Tracy, and obviously they had the beach fight and stuff. So I think they're just trying to see what this guy's all about.
But just got time to taste the beluga.
Royal beluga. No, the Caspian.
Showing off to who? So yeah, when he says this never happens to the other fellow, who is he referencing?
Well, obviously it is meant to be sort of a bit of a fourth wall break.
He almost looks
slightly almost into the camera, not exactly, but just slightly, just enough to sort of do a little bit of a wink to the camera a little bit. But some people have said it's like Prince Charming, because he's carrying
Prince
the shoe.
Charming, because he gives her the shoe.
Yeah.
That's a bit of a far-fetched one, though, isn't it?
I mean, honestly, I know it's a point that people don't like. I'm okay with it. It's just a quick moment. It's over in a flash. It's like
it's what I remember when I watched it as a kid. Oh, there you go. So, how many Avengers are in this film?
In this one, well, you obviously got Diana, Emma Peel. Yeah. I actually don't know if there's any other ones. I do know Patrick McNee is, of course, in A View to a Kill, but that's where my Avengers logic pretty much ends. And Honor Blackman, she was one of the Avengers, but she was in Goldfinger. Yeah.
And then, in this film, I'll see if anyone else knows, but I guess there's M from Spectre, isn't he? He's in the remake of the Avengers with Connery, which I need.
Ray Fiennes. Yeah,
sure. That's it. Which I am going to do one night.
Which I never got. Why is it Rafe? It's like RALPH, so it should be Ralph. So why is it Rafe? I never got that. But...
That's a British thing. Yes. When the stream started without you, I nearly had to give out refunds. Yes, luckily he was there in the background. So everyone's greeting you. Things are starting to worry me now. Have Amazon ever heard the maxim, if it ain't broke, don't fix it?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, then what film that they just did Red One, didn't they? Which cost 250 million.
Oh yeah.
So they're never going to see a return on that one.
Yeah.
And they'll probably try and do the same in the next Bond film. Just go so big that it'll never make its money back. No?
Yeah, I just hope whatever they're going to do next is it's just going to be another standalone. It's not going to be like a timeline reboot.
It doesn't need to
anything
be connected.
of that nonsense. Yeah.
Doesn't need.
It would have to be sort of a reboot because obviously this timeline has pretty much definitively ended. But
never say never again.
Yeah.
Yes, awesome sweater from Slipknot fan for you there.
Oh, thank you.
Do they have James Bond films in the Netherlands?
You bet. I have the full James Bond box set right there on Blu-ray.
There you go. I think this, because back in the day, this was released globally pretty much around the same time. So I
think we might have got it in 1970 for this one, I think.
Okay.
Japan came out, this is definitely a Christmas Bond film. This came out in December, so it's definitely a Christmas one.
Well, Denmark and France, Greece, Italy, Netherlands, Norway, Sweden got it on December 18th.
Oh, so okay. Oh.
We got it on December 19th. Our royal premiere was on the 18th. West Germany, and then the rest of the world: Portugal, Brazil, Ireland, South Korea, Uruguay, and Mexico got it in 70. Turkey got it in 71.
You had to wait a bit.
Yes. But yeah, so she thanks him. She leaves in the morning, and then she's repaid in the drawer.
Full as well. Yeah.
But his gun is missing because you see him he puts it in the drawer and that's gone, but the money's there.
Yeah.
So you assume she's done that. But now in the hall, one of the guys, you lost something, and then the other guy behind him shows him his gun. And we'll give it to you outside.
BBK.
But yeah, so
There's always something formal about the point of a pistol.
I don't know if we see the hotel name here, do we? PH. The fight scenes in this are highly praised.
That's another aspect I like. I mean, for all the shit I give Quantum of Solace for its fast editing and stuff, I like the fast editing during this. It's like hard hitting action in this one. It's like Peter Hunt, to his credit, he wasn't an editor before, obviously, he directed this film.
Does help.
So as a director, he already had the film edited in his mind. So it's perfectly edited, this one, for me. Where the other Bond films before this one had a few editing issues here and there. Obviously, Thunderball is the one that stands out with jump cuts and obviously the bad green screen. But yeah,
it's
going to
very
reappear in this one as well. But yeah.
Because I can forgive, or is it A View to a Kill with its opening skiing.
Yeah, even the green screen even continued into the Roger Moore era, so that's how long they stuck with that green screen. Yeah,
it's just the shaky of the background. It doesn't work because it's not that. He's just going me, and then it's going in the background. That's not matching up.
You know what this janitor is whistling, don't you?
Oh, yeah. What is it? I heard it. Yes, I can't remember what it is. It's a theme, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. It's not a fourth wall break in a way.
Yeah. Is it Goldfinger?
Yes. He's whistling Goldfinger.
I knew he was whistling one of the things. I was thinking it was Dr. No for a minute, but I forgot. And he just can't stop
like this bit right there. It's like I love the quick cuts here with the punches and stuff.
Yeah, and then you got zoom into the door handle like we need that.
Yeah.
Basta.
Yeah, Gabriel Forzetti. He was in 2 masterpieces in a row. The year before this, he was in Once Upon a Time in the West in a pretty major role, and then he appeared in this one. So this guy has 10 out of 10 films in my book. So, so just really, like in Once Upon a Time in the West, he is dubbed in this one, sadly. But
yeah, that's another thing. The dubbing in this is really off-putting for me. I know Goldfinger's dubbed, and most of the women in the other films.
Goldfinger was a great dub job. That was really great. Yeah.
But when he's doing Sir Hilary, he's dubbed completely.
Yes, that's one of the bits. Okay, I definitely can't defend that. I mean, I've just grown accustomed to it, obviously. But yes, it is weird because they never do that for any of the other Bond films. When he's undercover, he's just using his real voice and stuff. He never like fakes an accent or stuff. In this one, they have to dub him for some reason. It's I don't know. Even Lazenby himself didn't like that because he was like, "Hey, I practiced doing that accent for months, and then he dubbed me." So.
Yeah, give him a chance. But yes, and soon Jeff will be back reviewing Pacino films.
I have done Any Given Sunday. Yes, the next one I will be doing is a very obscure Pacino film, Chinese Coffee. I actually did put a little stag there for Pacino films to watch, so the reviews will continue shortly.
I'm halfway through The Recruit right now.
Oh, that's in my pile, so yeah, that's going up.
Good. See, Telly Savalas was also a friend of the Broccolis.
I love Telly. Anything that guy is in.
Yeah, he has 5 minutes like Horror Express.
Yeah.
He steals it from
and he steals every minute of it, yeah.
And Peter Cushing. I saw Telly Savalas playing blackjack in Nevada once. He was polite and enjoyed interacting. Oh, that's nice.
Awesome. Yeah. He was a gambler. He also gambled on the set of this one. He sort of took a lot of money from George Lazenby, and Harry Saltzman was like, "Step aside, kid." And he gambled with Telly because Harry Saltzman was a great gambler. So he won it back and he put it in the case and he said, "Leave my boy alone."
Nice. But I like a NAF Bond, says Andy. There's not. He's a good. I don't know if there is a NAF Bond, but luckily, Lazenby's still got more charm than probably who they're going to pick for the next one.
I mean, I'm just saying. Okay, Lazenby defending time. Okay, look, it is his first acting job. Okay, so obviously he is going to be a bit wooden, a bit stiff. Obviously, if he had done more films, he would have grown into it more. But to anyone saying like he's terrible and stuff, could you have done better as a first-time actor?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because Connery had done a good few films, and he'd been at least a decade of acting before he got Bond.
Yeah.
And then Pierce Brosnan didn't even get comfortable with the role until like the third film.
Yeah. Which is ironic because his first one is the best considered by me. And that's usually the third one where the actor really gets into it. Like obviously Goldfinger for Connery, Spy Who Loved Me for Roger Moore, bless him, and Skyfall for Craig. So yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. But yes, the John Barry soundtrack is great. Every piece is great.
Every track on that, I mean, I can listen to that track all year long. It's such a fantastic soundtrack.
Because was it back in the early 90s? Must have been when they re-released this Bond VHS set. That they re-released the song, the Louis Armstrong song, and then I had it on cassette, and then on the other side it was dun 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 dun. So you have to listen to both songs. Yeah. See,
he was ahead of me, I think.
Yeah. I'm way behind on the chat. So I'm going to have to skip another one. It's irrelevant. Wrote
Omen 4.
Watch Omen 4. I'm not sure why.
That's a TV movie one, isn't
it?
It's
the TV one with the girl in it, isn't it? I just remember someone being killed by a swinging demolition ball.
Yeah.
Do you know who that is?
I think that's a Dutch football player.
I know Ruud
Gullit. I'm not the biggest football guy myself, but I have recognized the name. I do recognize the name.
Yeah. The Omen with the girl. Well, I think it's set in December. I was thinking, there you go. Because the Trancers is set in Christmas as well. It's the best and the worst, Bob.
Well, considering we only did one, it's the best. Also, so yeah, it's the best and the worst. I mean, can you imagine though if they did a straight up sequel to this, like Diamonds Are Forever with them with Lazenby, and it would be a gritty revenge story? I mean, I would have loved to have seen that.
It would have. I think he would have done all right.
Yeah,
because he would have known what he was in for. But yeah, because that's what is that in the book? I thought it was in the she gets shot in Diamonds Are Forever. Or is that
no? The book definitely ends the way this film ends.
Oh, does it? Okay, I think maybe the film they were going to save it for the killing, so just leave it on the
Peter Hunt had in mind with that beautiful like crane shot at the end of the wedding where the crane goes up and then the car drives away. He was going to originally end the film on that and then have the rest of the sequence, obviously, as we've seen the film, be the pre-title sequence in Diamonds Are Forever, or whatever the next one would have been if Lazenby did.
Yeah, because Lazenby's got good banter with money.
Yes, I mean, I think he does great in the scenes where he's like opposite like really pretty great actors. So obviously Diana Rigg, every scene he's in with Diana Rigg, I think he's actually pretty great in those scenes. Here with Lois Maxwell and Bernard Lee, obviously with Telly Savalas, I think he does a credible job. But he's not helped by the dub job, so yeah.
But yes, Blofeld gets plastic surgery. Is that how?
That actually is in the books as well.
He clips his ears, so he looks like this.
Exactly, looks like Count the Blowshamp. Yeah.
Yeah. Or Bouchamp. That's it. Bob mentions that Blofeld's also it.
Takes more than cutting off your ears, Blofeld, to turn you into a count. Yeah.
Cheeky Andy. The look is awful. Oh, I don't even know where we're at. I know. Oh, the lace cravat is very Austin Powers. That's it. Because he does have it, especially. I think he wears it with the Scottish look he has as well, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Because here he looks pretty cool.
Yeah, this is a pretty nice looking suit. I wouldn't mind having that. You could still wear that today and nobody would notice.
No. Lazenby was a difficult son of a bitch to work with. I'm still sorry for Brian Trenton Smith on the man from Hong Kong. He had 2 bastards to deal with on that film, and Lazenby was one. Yes, I will. I don't think we spoke about Lazenby on our chat. He's coming back in January. I did ask Lazenby before he retired, but his people gave an instant no, which is a shame because I wanted to talk about other than Bond. But
which does bring me to another thing to show off. I do have George's layer.
There you go.
Right there.
Yeah, that's a cool shot.
That's these. Well, in a way, sadly, that's the only Bond autograph I have. In a way, I feel blessed because he's now retired. He doesn't do that.
Yeah, you're not going to get it unless you buy an old one.
I wish I had a Roger Moore, Sean Connery autograph, but hey, this will do.
But yeah, this is another one that links. He's pulling out artifacts of his desk from Sean Connery.
I love this bit as well. It's like just a bit of fan service for if you watched all the films before. They even play the musical cues as well. Yeah. The Mango Tree plays, and then the Thunderbolts theme and From Russia with Love theme. Yeah.
I do like that. You seem to think that M's accepted his resignation, but he just 2 weeks leave because Moneypenny's great. Yeah,
what would I do without you?
Yes, I hated James Bond Jr. as a kid as well. One of my last bosses was named James, and his wife was named Tracy.
Coincidence?
Yeah. Thoughts on Dalton? I love Dalton.
I do love Dalton. He's so underrated. Yeah.
Because I watched Rocketeer
Ace.
this week.
I love that film.
And he's the bad guy in that, hamming up as a Errol Flynn type. But yeah, when he should have been making a Bond film. Mr. Broccoli was the best producer, the one that delivered spectacle found on movie history. Barbara and the rest don't have what it takes. Yeah, it was all her ideas to make a.
And we all know he wasn't into science fiction. He was into science fact.
I was going to say something.
No, we're not science fiction. We're
Space lasers.
science fact. Yeah. I don't know why I sound like the Godfather when I do.
He does a bit though. Yeah, it sounds like an English Godfather.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was Broccoli that sort of spoiled the Craig area, making him a bit softer. Levinson Dalton should have at least 2 more films. Yeah, he could have easily done 2 more.
At least 1 more. I mean, yeah, definitely 2 would have been better. But yeah, at least 1 more, just a 3rd one. Yeah.
My one hope is that in the future we'll get such good AI that they'll be able to make a Bond film with him in using the script they're going to use, and
yeah,
it looks flawless. Same with some old Arnie films he never made, like Crusade and stuff. But with licensing of people's faces, I don't know if I'll get that.
True.
Yeah, he didn't get the scripts, and then, but he is.
I think License to Kill was the best one to show off his talents, but yeah, people just didn't take to that.
Yeah, because he was one that. Well, Peter Hunt had the. What is it? Everyone was it Lazenby and Peter Hunt, or just Lazenby that had the book on hand to make.
Yeah, Lazenby definitely had the book, but he definitely had it when he did the final scene.
Yeah, I think that's. Yeah. And then Peter Hunt had it the rest of the time.
Yeah.
Just so he could go over it.
I mean, you can't say anything bad about Diana Rigg. I mean,
no, she is.
Anytime I watch this film, I fall in love with her just as much as Bond does. I mean, she's a delight. She's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, and she was great in Game of Thrones as well. Didn't like Lazenby have close ties with Bruce Lee, Jeff?
He did. He was going to do, I think, either The Man with Hong Kong with him or a different Hong Kong martial arts. I mean, he was actually going to do a film with Bruce Lee, and I think he was one of the last persons that spoke with Bruce Lee before his untimely demise. So I think I'm correct in saying that. Yeah.
Oh, so we've got an answer to how many Avengers are in this film? 2.
Okay, we already got one obvious one, but
Joanna Lumley.
Yes, she was in one of the Angels of Death. Yes, I knew there was something with one of those girls. Yeah.
She was in the New Avengers with Gareth Hunt. So technically it's true. What a bit of a trick question. Jeff, was that
I wish. I mean, I would cut off my right hand just to drive one of those around the block. Yeah.
Yeah, I've driven, I think it was the Casino Royale one, but 2 laps. Because you get 2 laps and going 70 or 80 miles per hour doesn't take long.
Yeah. Quick acceleration on that one, yeah.
Reagan, there you go. Alpha Cat, that's.
Dennis Franz from Die Hard? From Die Hard 2?
Yeah, which one is Dennis Franz? Is the captain, isn't it, in Die Hard 2?
Yeah, Lorenzo from Die Hard 2.
But yeah, here's Alex. Good evening. Oh, he loves this film. I'm in the minority. Sorry, I'm with the group that hated this and still does. I didn't turn on it and like it to be cool. I think they could have done a 5-film Bond like Craig if he was given a chance. GoldenEye would have been a hell of a swan song for him. But though I'm Hopper's happy Brosnan got it in the end. Well, Fran Sanchez is biased, so.
Well, we know who his favorite villain is, so.
There we go, yeah. Jerome Karabi.
Yes, in The Living Daylights, correct. And Famke Janssen in GoldenEye, and another one in Tomorrow Never Dies. Yeah.
Rutger Hauer would have been a good bad guy for Bond.
Oh, could you imagine? That would be awesome.
Yes, that's it. Yeah, Lazenby rocked up to the premiere with massive, long, shaggy hair and a massive beard.
Which well, why were they making such a big deal about it? I mean, he's not on set of being Bond, so he's on his off time, so he can do whatever the fuck he wants, in my opinion.
But yeah, it was sort of a hint that he didn't want to do it.
Yeah. I think Roger or Pierce also appeared with a beard at the premiere. Nobody better than I, so yeah.
Although, George Lazenby did play James Bond once more.
He did it a few more times, didn't he? Man from U.N.C.L.E. episode, he was JB700 or something.
Yeah.
In Alfred Hitchcock Presents episode, he sort of did a Bond thing.
He sort of tinkered with it without being sued. Let's see what's most famous for. This, Gettysburg from 93. And Star of Jaipur in 99. And episodes of The Pretender as Major Charles. But yeah, he's done still does a lot of acting, or did until he retired, because he is quite old now. Episode of Baywatch, Batman Beyond the Movie, Team Knight Rider, Fox Hunt, Twin Sitters, oh dear, those two big barbarian brothers. Oh, Emmanuel's Secret, Emmanuel's Perfume, Emmanuel's Magic, Emmanuel's Love, Emmanuel in Venice, Emmanuel's Revenge, Emmanuel Forever. He was James in Alfred Hitchcock Presents, an episode of Freddy's Nightmares. So he does have a lot more to talk about rather than just the Bond film. BJ and the Bear, Kentucky Fried Movie, and then of course Man from Hong Kong, Universal Soldier. He's in that.
Yes, not the Jean-Claude Van Damme Dolph Lundgren one, but he's in a film called Universal Soldier, and apparently it's pretty awful. So
It's can't be any worse than the Burt Reynolds one. We have all
the time in the world.
Yes, they were wrong to use it in No Time to Die.
Yes, they were.
It didn't work.
I mean, I wrote down a list of favorite moments in this one. Why this is my favorite, and this love montage is right on the list. It's number 6. I love this bit. What other Bond film do you have a freaking love montage that's this great? I mean, yeah.
So whose Rolls Royce is that?
Draco's. Well, his driver's driving, but
yeah, Bond. Because what did I watch? Goldfinger earlier.
Yeah.
I think was that the one? Yeah, that you can't. Yeah, Rolls Royce is too old and crap. You're having a DB5.
The scene that's coming up is also one of my favorites. The Gumball safe scene. I don't know. I love the tension in the scene. With the lawyer walking out and he seems to be forgetting.
Yeah, this is a very good scene.
Yeah.
Except people have said that he uses this massive safe cracking device. And
yes, while in Young Live Twice, he had a pocket-sized one. Yeah.
And then there's a copy of Playboy he starts reading and steals later on.
And you actually see the centerfold for just a split second. So
it's a split second, isn't it? You just go, oh, what was that? I saw something. But back then, you didn't see anything anyway.
No.
But apparently...
The Bruder Gumboldt. If anyone wants translation in German...
This story was first in...
Yes, I think Playboy definitely had a history with the Bond books. Living Daylights and Octopussy, they were short stories published in there. Yeah.
Yes. You went to La La Land released the limited edition set on CD. I bought Octopussy by Barry this year. The stunning
I still have
CD
to get Octopussy still available. I still have to get that CD. Yeah.
Yeah,
I've one sold out sadly, but yeah, I'll have to get the Octopussy one.
I've only got compilations. Yeah, where are they? Got a very cheap rip-off superhero licensing.
Hey, it's Dalton on there.
Yeah. Dalton's on there, but where's my Barry ones? I can't get them. Sorry, they're nothing impressive. I've got no Bonds on CD. Yes, it really does feel like a 60s film with psychedelia.
I love the feel and look of this film. The cinematography.
I do like the look of everything.
It's such a great looking film. This one. I wish
they
hurried up with the
state of the art.
Yeah.
An exact remake.
I mean, the story is just so strong. This is my favorite story of all the Bond films. So the story is a great foundation. So they can definitely do a good remake on this if they really stay faithful to the original.
They might have to change a few things.
Well, I don't think you can have Bond slapping Tracy anymore, but.
Oh no!
The smoking.
Oh, the smoking. Yes, it's back projection rather than blue screen. Yeah.
Yeah, back projection. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just whoever filmed the back projection went a bit crazy or was having a seizure or something. The audience sensed George Lazenby wasn't a very nice guy, but they embraced Roger.
Everybody loves Roger.
There you go.
Even if
David
you don't
Arnold.
like his films, you still like Roger. So yeah.
Hopefully, I'll be speaking to his son next year. Jaffa.
It's about time we do another Roger Moore film on these streams. So I think the next one might be a Roger.
I don't think the next bank holiday is until Easter, so I'll have to... maybe we can do a non-Roger Bond Roger Moore we could do.
I've got Shout the Devil. I've got Man Who Haunted Himself.
Bullseye.
I don't have that one, but I think I can easily get it. I think it's pretty cheap on DVD, so
I think it's free on YouTube. David Arnold Propellerhead's version of this film is epic.
Yes, that is a pretty.
I probably have heard that back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Have you? Yeah, you've done Sea of Love, haven't you? You're up to.
Yes, I've done every
up to
film
2000s,
70s, 80s, and 90s, so I'm up to the 2000s now. Yeah.
So that's coming soon. A humbling Pacino movie.
The Humbling, yes, The Humbling from 2014. I got that one as well. Yeah. I actually need to rewatch that. I've only seen it once. So yeah.
I can never understand why Lazenby was dubbed for Hillary. It's like they purposely fucked with his performance after he decided to quit after one film. Maybe.
Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense because even in the next one, in Diamonds Are Forever, Connery's undercover as the Dr. Hergensheimer, or whatever the character is called.
Yeah.
He just does his regular, voice and stuff. So although he does tries to do a Dutch accent when he's in Amsterdam in Diamonds Are Forever. So well, even though he's speaking German. Guten Abend. No, it's Guten Abend. That's the Dutch version.
Are you going to tell Sean Connery something different, are you?
Well, I mean, he was Russian with his Scottish
Russian
accent,
and he's Egyptian. Still sounds the same.
Yes.
Why, he's an Egyptian alien. But yes, the dubbing, I think this happens in this film more than any other, Butler. Or it's just not as good for everyone. Who loves you, baby? Michael Myers is here.
Yes.
And Agent's here. Merry Christmas, Agent, to you too.
Merry Christmas.
As we've still got 2 hours of Christmas Day. Lazenby wouldn't have had the flack if he hadn't been dubbed.
Yes, because it's quite a lengthy bit of runtime as well.
It is. It's a good
that doesn't
half hour, isn't it?
Yeah. That doesn't help his case as well, so yeah.
What are good Bond knockoffs of the 60s? I guess Flint. I do enjoy the Flint.
Armand Flint, yeah, with James Coburn. That's a good film. In like Flint, yeah.
There are a few others. Of course, Operation Kid Brother has Moneypenny and M in it, doesn't it?
Yeah, and Bernard Lee and Daniela Bianchi from Russia Love. Yeah. And I think even Largo from Thunderball, Adolfo.
Yes, I think they managed to get quite a cast. I guess they paid well, knowing they'd rip people off. The Asylum of their era. Lazenby might be the most vulnerable Bond, but Dalton is eternalized. Yes,
well, he's definitely vulnerable in this one.
But Bond doesn't cry.
No, I do wish we would have seen that take. I would have loved.
Yeah,
to see that
people
take.
have said. I don't think it's on my DVD.
Yeah,
We have all the time in the world. It's so well done. Yeah.
Yes, beautiful song.
Oh, yep, there it is. Just as you come down the corner, he flips the page up.
Split second, you see the centerfold right there.
Lazenby, he likes it. That Lazenby's less macho. Because, yeah, men talk.
Yeah.
It's only a few years earlier. Yeah, they reckon Lazenby was actually good at fighting in real life. Great with women. The most.
Yes, fighting was no issue for him. He got into a fight in the pub in Australia.
He was an Aussie, so yeah.
Yeah.
Know what they're like for fighting? This never happened to the other fella because the other fella wasn't shot. Oh dear. I don't know which side Bob's on then. Dalton was awesome in Roadhouse. Nobody ever wins in a fight. Oh. I haven't seen this in over a decade. I read on the Majesty Secret Service a couple of months ago, so this is a great watch.
Yeah, I read the book recently as well. The book is probably my favorite right next to From Russia With Love, the book. Yeah, I love this.
I need to give mine a bit of a clean. It's only, what is it? And 237 pages. Small print though. Oh, he does mention the bullion case, doesn't he? At some point. Yes, the fembots that Dalton was going to be. I'm going to need to find that script if it's online somewhere.
Yeah, as a female Terminator or something. Yeah.
I'm sure it couldn't have been that bad. I don't think they would never have. If they're going for science facts. Hawks is Dalton's best non-Bond film. Hawks. Don't know if I know that one.
Has anyone ever been to the College of Arms in London? I do wonder. Is that a real building or?
Yeah, I don't know. Would they bother doing a set for this? It looks real, but they're that good back then. I think Leesenby was supposed to be doing
deaf.
Yeah.
I think you're right there. Yeah.
I think so, yeah. Yes, lead in your ass or shit in your brain, which makes no sense.
Yeah.
Because shit in your brain
There we go. The wall's not
sets
enough.
off metal detectors.
Orbis
What was his
Sufiki? How do you pronounce that? I don't know. The wall's not enough. 3 peasants, gold balls.
Oh, yes, there we go.
Peasants.
No orbit. Was the Lazenby's most non-Bond film? He was, yeah. That's where we got to France. I'm way behind. But yeah, it would have been, I guess, The Man from Hong Kong.
Probably that one, yeah.
Hauer would never have needed any gimmicks or Bond villain quirks, just a trench coat and a shotgun. Bond's dead. Yes, Emmanuel did get about a bit. Bless her. She's always looking for a good time. He was also in a giallo called Who Saw Her Die.
Pretty good giallo as well, yeah. Who Saw Her Die, yeah. He was dubbed in that one, so that doesn't either, so. He's dubbed throughout the entire film, that one. So. Yeah.
Where were you at? Because my VHS is weird, isn't it?
There was no objection to my fee of 1,000 guineas. That's the line I'm at.
So yeah, we've got this actor.
Plays Sir Louis Bray, who was also in The Spider Love Me as a different character.
Okay. But yeah, he is a British actor. You see a lot of. I do give this film a lot of credit for holding back on the gadgets. It's a more low-key moment in regard. Yes, you don't even
no gadgets. There's nothing in this, yeah.
You see him. I don't think he has a speaking part right at the beginning, does he, in the office? And then he's at the wedding.
He's talking about radioactive flint or whatever, yeah.
But yeah, this scenery is gorgeous.
And here's another one. Yeah, I love Switzerland. I love the snowy locations. I love snow movies. I love movies set in time and snow. So
we have all the snow in the world. Yeah, no enough time to long, silly, and woke.
I couldn't have said it better.
The action set pieces, the only bits I enjoy that now.
Okay, so you like Telly Savalas as Blofeld. How do you feel about Irma Bunt?
She is great.
I love her too. She's another one of my favorite actors of this film.
I did expect her to have a weapon or something, but her tongue is a weapon.
Yeah. I just love it. Her accent, not count, eyes, and stuff like that. I just love it.
The same, dear lady. Frau. Damn, I can't remember what the name of the Frau is in Young Frankenstein. Frau Bruschner. This Bond certainly covers the feminist angle. Yeah.
Other than the slab, Tracy is a pretty great, written female character. She is, she takes care of her own. She's great. She's charming.
She does save Bond.
Great. Yeah. She saves Bond. Yeah, she does the driving, not Bond. So yeah. A very strong, independent woman. So yeah.
But then Bond's off saying 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock.
Okay. We'll get to that. I have a defense for that. First defense, wouldn't you, if you were surrounded by beautiful girls?
Yes, all the pretty girls. But they have a point in this one that they're being used to send out this virus. I don't know why, but he hypnotizes them for 6 months or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And then sends them out with a vial just to let it off. He could just say, you've won a holiday for a week. And here's a prize. Take this home with you. Right. But yeah, he people have said that when Lazenby's playing Sir Hilary, he's actually just playing Sir Hilary. But if Connery did it, he would be Bond playing Sir Hilary. There's be levels to it. Like this bit where he's scared of flying. Bit of pipe action, we always like that.
I hope.
Yes. I remember The Return from the Mike Grill, which George Lazenby started us on. I need to find that and watch it. But yeah, this real
Alps. Into the Alps.
Problematic, but Klaus Kinski makes a
yes, Klaus Kinski. I love that guy.
I would, not like to be on a long trip with him, but yeah.
Or stuck in a jungle with him.
Or yeah. Or making
on the set of Fitzcarraldo. Yeah.
Maybe in a bar after when he's not making a film. You could. Oh, he was in Who Saw You Die? Again.
Yes.
The safecracking device is probably the closest thing to a gadget, but it's pretty functional rather than showy off. Yes. I feel like
it's a safe crack rather than like a file copier at the same time.
Yeah.
Also, yeah.
Because
like
back then it was machine. Like a ink thing that you rolled back then. They made a right mess.
I mean, have the Swiss Alps ever looked more prettier than this?
No,
the avalanche bit right there. The avalanche.
Yeah, then they go up and then nope, we're not high enough, and then they go up, up again.
With that beautiful Barry score playing, I mean, I just love this. Yeah.
Well, hang on.
You enjoy the skiing or the bobsleighing?
I'm not a sporting man, Fräulein.
Even when I'm at my best.
I don't know. Are they suspicious of him from the off?
Do you feel the air sickness?
Or is it just after he starts shagging all the women?
I think that's when they, because you got that bit when he says, like, I see you at 8 o'clock. 9. Well, back to work. You have no idea how it's playing. You see one guy looking very suspicious. So, yeah.
Well, see, Acres, a movie said it before I did, but I'm so far behind. Hey, Merry Christmas. Rusty.
Christmas.
I believe that is. Just changed the name. The Wild Geese. I do have the Wild Geese. That'd be a good one.
I do have the Wild Geese. Yeah, that would be good.
There we go.
Yeah.
We can do that. It's got Richard Harris as well, isn't it?
Yeah, Richard Byrne, Richard Harris. Yeah.
I think I've got Operation Wild Geese, but I think that's not connected.
Yeah, that's completely unrelated. Yeah.
And the Wild Geese 2 is unconnected as well.
I
think that's not John Glenn, Scott Glenn in Europe. Oh, don't think the Bullseye got a DVD. Never mind.
I'm pretty sure I saw it on a DVD somewhere. I'll have to
someone
investigate.
Bound to have released it just for the sake of it. Best Bond song,
Skyfall by Adele.
Yeah, I can't deny that. We did do a ranking, and that wasn't very high up.
Yeah,
I think you had Writing on the Wall for your number 1, if I remember rightly. And you sang it as well, which was very impressive, hitting those high notes.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
The instrumental version is great.
Yes, the orchestration of the song is pretty good. But yeah.
Connery is a Dutchman. English, I speak English.
I speak English, yeah.
Dubbed action stars are my fave. I guess we nearly got a dubbed He-Man, didn't we? But yeah, the third go.
Well, I think Michael Myers is referring to Steven Seagal. He's the dubbed action star master. So,
thinking of Wild Geese, I wonder why Roy Budd never got a composer position with a Bond film.
I mean, we had some really great composers on the Bond film, like John Barry, Marvin Hamlish even did a great job with The Spy Who Loved Me. Bill Conti did a pretty solid job.
Conti, of course, yes, we had him the other day.
Yeah. Even Michael Kamen did a bang-on job with License to Kill. Yeah.
What did I watch the other day? I was surprised he did. Damn, I can't remember what it was now.
I do know I watched Die Hard again yesterday because it ain't Christmas until Hans Gruber falls into Nakatomi. So
got it just in time.
Yes.
I speak English. I learned it from a book. Yes.
Book fell on my head. I only have myself to blame.
Don't you start doing Ricky jokes. Yeah,
Englanders get coming.
I have every faith. Hey, I can do Connery, but not under duress. I learned English from the Police Academy movies. Yes, that's the Wayne's World girl, isn't it? And the Police Academy. Dalton was in a good direct-to-TV movie called The Made Men with James Belushi. Basically a bad guy sheriff.
I think I've heard that one. I have to check that one out. Made Man, yeah, that rings a bell.
They actually remade Manuel. What the fuck? Yeah. I remember there's a TV series in the noughties, I think, with Emmanuel for certain satellite channels, I think it was. They brought it back. Bring back the VHS stores. Yes, exactly.
Yes, indeed.
Jeff can suck it on his 4Ks. Bring that beta. Hey, I got a beta of Raw. The Dalton fights a female Terminator script doesn't seem that outlandish compared to some other ideas they had. The one script where they writers of twins, which was a blatant parody. Oh dear. A parody of twins with someone, Danny DeVito, as James Bond's brother. Oh, my. Oh. Don't laugh at him. Let me give him a second. I got two. Not so bad.
I just would like to say to all of you, kiss my ass, you rotten.
That was bad.
I wasn't Tally's real name like something like Aristol or something like that. I think that was like Tally's full name. Yeah.
Yes, it's is he Greek or Turkish? I can't remember.
Greek. Yeah.
Because there's in the 70s he did a advertisement for the Birmingham City in the Midlands, and Birmingham, my kind of town. And he's never fucking been there.
He's another Roger Moore film I have. I just thought of Escape to Athena. I have that one as well.
Cool.
That also has Tally in it.
I don't think I have that. I think no. No, I'm looking at the books I got as well. I thought I had the book, but no, it's that other film that Roger Moore isn't in. I thought you meant mine is in the chat. Happy holidays.
There's
Other
another
Bronson.
one. No, what that people don't like him wearing the kilt.
Yeah.
Obviously, he had a Scotsman before this in the role, so yeah.
But then it does.
I didn't even get the impression that Sir Hilary Bray was Scottish, so yeah.
No, there's just a slight thing. I guess they really went for it. But yeah, it just turns up and all the lovely ladies. And I thought Carolyn Monroe was one of them, but it's not.
No, I think it's yeah. I know the one you mean. She does look a lot like her. Yeah. Oh yes, pretty girls. Stuck in a mountain with pretty girls.
Yeah, sex stuff. Men. And one man.
It's actually funny. Like Bond obviously goes around from room to room. That's actually what Lazenby was doing for realsies on the set.
Oh yes, he was banging them all.
Yes.
I think my favorite's in pink. Now, which one's Joanna?
I like the Chinese girl for some reason. She's.
And the one that looks like Caroline Monroe there on the right.
Yeah.
Oh, and on the left there. Why not?
Yeah, no, that one. They're sitting at the table. Yeah. With the big cleavage. With the what is it? Orangey thing.
Malt whiskey and branch water, please. What's branch water?
I don't know.
Because I couldn't find any to make a. Where's my Bond book of cocktails gone? Right, where's I couldn't spot Joanna Lumley the other day.
I do like his little smirk when she says like, "Oh, that the other man besides the stab," and he's like,
"Yes,
sounds fun."
I'm in here. I haven't got a Scoopy when it comes to Bond. Have you seen the Klaus Kinski?
That's the most normal he's ever been. Yeah, it's almost scary when he's normal. It's more scary than when he's crazy.
Yes, you expect him to be crazy, don't you?
Yeah.
Wouldn't be stuck in live with Kinski unless it's Natasha Kinski. Yeah. Yes, I don't. Is she related? I can't remember.
Yeah, his daughter.
Ah,
and apparently it's a daughter that he had some very naughty things with. So yeah.
Oh,
apparently he had sexual relations with his own daughters. That's how crazy.
Allegedly, yeah. When Lazenby rips his trouser pocket out to climb on the cable car, it's such a Bond moment.
Yeah, that's another one of my favorite moments. Yeah.
And then we get the classic stiffness line here.
I love that bit.
So apparently,
just a slight stiffness coming on your shoulder.
allegedly, again, Lazenby had a sausage from props or whatever, with the canteen or something.
Yes, I
in
heard
his
this story.
on lap when the actress goes to write her number on his leg. I don't know if it's racist that the Indians eating a curry, the Chinese girls eating rice, and the African ladies eating banana.
Yeah. It's like, who's allergic to bananas? Like, what's in a banana would make a person allergic? It's
That's it. Wild Geese to Scott Glenn. Remember him being on the cover, yeah, but it's nothing to do with the first film. It's just nothing to do with anything. It's just the name of the film. Oh, she's a narcoleptic who made a film with Dalton too. There you go.
Oh.
Yeah, randomly fall asleep. Oh, she's Cat People Girl. That's what I've seen most of her. The remake with, was it Malcolm McDowell? Hey, movie club here. Happy holidays to you. Happy holidays.
Merry New Year.
Oh, maybe how it's a villain in License to Kill, yes? Although Darby's.
Oh, you can't replace Darby. Darby's fantastic. It's Sanchez.
A View to the Kill is the best soundtrack.
It's a good Barry
score. It is a good one. I'm trying to think who did it.
It's this one for me, but yeah.
Well, it's Barry, wasn't it? Because he hated
Barry, yeah.
He hated Duran Duran.
It's his penultimate Bond score, yeah.
Well, he hated that hard too. Bum 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 bum.
Just a
song. Howard more of a Christopher Walken type villain in the View to Kill. Might be just the white hair.
Who was another fantastic villain? Yeah, I love Walken. You amuse me, Mr. Bond. It's not mutual.
I was thinking of when I saw Goldfinger. Choose your next witticism carefully, Mr. Bond. It may be your last. Oh, The Quest, of course. We got Van Damme and Roger Moore.
The Quest, actually, yeah.
Still maintain No Time to Die is like a dream. That's why we all have the time in the world and Living Daylights Aston Martin in the same film, of course.
Good point. Good point. Yeah.
Yes. So that's how they can reboot it. Spectre and No Time to Die didn't happen. What happened in the end of Skyfall? M died, so he was in trauma. And
M died. We have a male and like a proper 60s style office. Yeah, that actually would have been a good point to like. Okay, now we're going back to basics.
Yes.
Bond goes into M's office for a mission, and that's it. You know.
Craig does look too old and gay now.
I mean, the set design here is amazing too. I love this like cave that leads into the.
Oh yes, obviously this is all set. As all the Bond villain layers are.
Yeah.
Yeah, they put all this attention to detail. They make it immaculate, and then they also have to blow the fucking thing up.
Yeah. Just like the Fort Knox set. Oh no, actually that didn't blow up. But like a lot of other sets in this series, yeah.
Yeah. Is it true in the Netherlands you don't have a TV license to own a television?
No, I think TV's free.
Yeah, I think the UK's, and that's only because of the BBC. So if the BBC had adverts, we wouldn't need the TV license. But for some reason, it's prevented. Balthazar Count the Blue Trump.
If you forgive me, that's what I'm here to find out. To confirm, say Hillary, there can be no doubt of the truth.
You look very familiar, Mr. Hillary. And the bad guy with a fake eye is from Never Say Never Again.
Fake eye?
In No Time to Die. Is it in No Time to Die or is he in the
Primo from No Time to Die. Yeah, okay, yeah.
I'm trying to think, yeah. Because Anna de Armas is going to be in a John Wick style film.
Yeah, Ballerina. Yeah.
That could go either way.
I mean, if you love or hate No Time to Die, I'm definitely in the hate camp. Nobody can deny Anna de Armas. She steals that film.
That is a highlight of the film, yeah definitely.
The limited bit she's in it, she steals it. Yeah.
Are you watching The Day of the Jackal? which has got the other lady from No Time to Die in.
I haven't actually heard of that. Is that coming out or what?
It's out now. I think
I know
it's
the
just
original
finished.
one, but-
Somehow it's
Okay.
getting a second season, so I'm guessing it doesn't wrap up the story as
it's a series.
the film
okay.
does.
Yeah.
But
Well, I
yeah,
haven't seen it
she's
yet.
chasing the jackal, and the jackal's Eddie Redmayne from Harry Potter
Ah.
spin-offs.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. AV88K might be the one that transcends being a great Bond score to just being a great score in general. Love Barry's melodic orchestration of Duran Duran.
Yes, and the A View to a Kill soundtrack. Barry did the Specialist with Stallone. The soundtrack for the Specialist sounds a lot in places like A View to a Kill. So. Yeah.
Oh yes, good old Walken in King of New York and Dead Zone.
Yes. The ice.
Guys,
break.
Oh yes, Spice World the movie is a non-Bond.
Oh my God! Yes,
that
you
one.
watched that. Yeah.
I'm never watching that again. I'd rather watch this again. Oh, what if Anthony Hopkins is 34 and fit? Oh, I don't think he'd make a Bond.
Has he done Silence of the Lambs, or hasn't he done that? Because if he already did Silence of the Lambs, it would be difficult to cast him as Bond if he was Hannibal Lecter before. So, yeah,
he was pretty good in the Zorro film, The Mask of Zorro, when he was at the beginning. Even though he was old, he was able to do a lot of the stunts. Well, here we go. Then we spend 10 minutes waiting for him to get out of a room. Do you like Rambo Raff, the YouTube channel?
I watched a few of his videos. Yeah, used to watch him more back in the day, not so much anymore. But
especially Dead Zone, should have had an Oscar nomination for that.
yes,
Yeah, I haven't done. I think I have Dead Zone on VHS. A Majesty Secret Service and Living Daylights for me. Barry's last great Bond score.
Living Daylights
was
is
his-
another great one. Yeah,
What was it? Was it his last Bond, or was that? Yeah, Michael Caine.
that was his last one. Yeah.
Oh, Cat People is a great midnight movie and also has a great Bowie track at the end.
Yes, it does.
There you go. Merry Christmas, or Happy Christmas to you, Ronson.
Merry Christmas, Rusty. It has been a while indeed.
Oh, she was in Savior with Dennis Quaid, gets blown up before the credits even appears. Oh, this. I think John Barry liked Duran Duran, but hated Ha. Oh, there you go. I knew it was one of them. I thought it was both he hated, but.
You got captions for the German bit that Irma Bund speaks there?
Hang on. I'm thinking of.
Otherwise, I can translate.
Ich liege. Schnell, de Kuppelkopf. I think he says. You couldn't do the translations in Die Hard, so you can do it in this, can you?
I did do the translations for Die Hard.
I thought they weren't speaking.
Well, no, she was basically saying to the guard, like, even though you haven't found anything, still, stay vigilant and stuff like that. So you're already suspicious of Sir Hilary if you know German.
Walken doesn't do random dancing in the Dead Zone.
You can also see her nipples for a little.
Yes, I did think that when I saw it the other day. I thought, did I see something now?
Yes,
I think there's a video right there because where's the one where Bond tries to garrote someone with a bikini?
Time's Up Forever. Yes.
So yeah, you see a flash of her tits when she reaches up to cover them, and then it's in Living Daylights as well when
it's full side boob in that one.
Yeah, you see, just shock the bodyguard outside the door. Oh, hang on. Carry on Spying. Charles Autry's character was to be called Charlie Bond 001.5. Harry Saltzman found out in legal action. Surely parodies are all right. I think you almost see some more when she gets up.
Yeah, when she says, it's true. Yeah, you actually see the nipple slide under the blanket that she has. Yeah.
All right, expert here. Oh,
I watched it yesterday on my VR headset. Which
I can see it. I can see it now. Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Yeah, you definitely see the nipple right there. Yeah. When I saw it in VR yesterday, it was like boom. Yeah, right there.
There you go. The 88 films release of the Quest is worth picking up for the Jack McGee interview. He and Roger Moore became close friends.
I have that release. Yeah, it's a good interview.
remember struggling to get into Cat People, the 80s one. Oh, good. I thought I was the only one. That's why I didn't understand what was going on most of the time.
See, this Bond film even has tits, so can't be that bad.
The Bob McCall's happy.
Yes, we satisfied Bob McCall.
What's Barbara Broccoli's deal? Do Michael G. Wilson and get her along, or are they just really feuding step siblings?
It definitely seems like she has the pants on, so.
Yes. Oh, yeah, and then here we go. You got to have a psychedelic color.
Yes. It's so trippy, it's weird, but I fucking love it. Yeah.
And then you got 30 bloody cassette players.
Cassette number 7, number 8. I cannot do a Terrence level. He has a great deep voice, so.
Yeah.
Hey, Kiwi.
There's Dan. So, yes, Boxing Day for him, or, well, the 26th. I think we're the only ones that have Boxing Day. Yes, The Day of the Jackal TV feels very generic to me. That's exactly why I haven't watched it. From what I've seen of it, it is just nothing special, but it's one of the things everyone's going praising for, but probably because I haven't seen the original. Or the Bruce Willis one.
Yes, the Bruce Willis
which isn't half bad, apart from the accent.
That's pretty good, actually. Yeah.
It's a solid through. It's just the Irish accent from Richard Gere. the around. Oh, of course, I remember that now. From it was coming out. Has it last year, or it was supposed to be made and coming out? Yeah. What's a Manuel got to do this time? Is it a remake of the film? I've got the second book here somewhere. Putting out a fire with gasoline. Yeah,
yes, which is also used in Inglourious Bastards. Yeah, that's
Old Hopkins would have been a good cue. Of course.
Yeah, I can see that.
I still never.
I do like Ben Whishaw, but
yeah,
Desmond is still the goat. There's no denying.
Yeah.
And I actually did not mind John Cleese as well, but yeah.
I think I liked him better in Die Another Day than I did in the other one. Oh, hang on. There's another lady.
But you will picture yourself and twice as lovely in the firelight. I love how he uses the same lines.
It ain't broke, so she got out with a fingernail file.
I wouldn't know.
What is that room decorated with? Is it bubble wrap or is it spikes?
Yeah.
It's the lighting, isn't it? I listened to Black Hole Score by John Barry more times than it's probably healthy. Yeah, I got that on vinyl. Awesome. Gary Coleman in a good to help in the 80s.
A Psychic the Q, yeah, maybe. Would be very off-putting. What you talking about, Bond? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did watch Man with a Golden Gun the other day, which is kind of course.
Nick Nag. I love Nick Nag. I love Herbert Villa Chase. Yeah.
He was a ladies' man more than bloody Lazenby was.
Yeah.
There we go. He's back. See. Oh, someone's on my side.
Oh.
See, this one is down with No Time to Die and Spectre for me.
No. You did not include those films in your ranking.
I didn't include them, but yes, on my rankings. But yes,
I have written down your ranking.
But it changes. It's fluid.
Where is
like
it?
my genders?
I've got my ranking.
My gender fluids. But welcome, Ramon. You're very welcome, man. It is called 00 something. I guess you can get away with certain things.
Yes, here is your ranking. Your least favorite, according to your ranking, is Dr. No. What happened to you? Who hurt you?
Klaus Kinski.
Then you do have some common sense and put Die Another Day 19, but should have been 20, really. Of those, yeah. Then you have this one.
I liked the car chase in Iceland in Die Another Day.
Yeah, okay, that's pretty good too. Then you have Thunderball at 17. I mean, I've never been the biggest Thunderball fan either, but it's grown on me over the years.
I like it until it goes like an hour of underwater scenes.
Yes. Then this one will really hurt people because this is a fan favorite. From Russia with Love at 16.
I like the fun Bonds more than the serious ones.
Let's see, I do too, because Roger is my favorite Bond, but that still doesn't mean I don't appreciate the serious ones like this one.
I mean, dull ones like this one. Good morning, Sir Hilary. The stiffness of last night, is it gone?
For the moment. For the time being.
Won't be... Yes. Every woman wants him.
Perhaps you'd like to teach me.
Oh, watching this earlier, I had to scan the Blu-ray when Ruby's booby popped out of the
Ruby's booby. Say that 10 times fast.
88 Films re-released The Quest. Thanks for the heads up. There you go. Oh, Hillary's slide. Oh, see, he slides. I didn't realize that, but yeah, doesn't he slide face first, shooting the gun later on?
Yes.
And that same bit of slidey bit.
Yeah, you're correct. Yeah, it's the same bit. Yeah.
I do like that action scene. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, and his mate is about to get done in. Ray Winstone, Bond villain. Oh, good old Ray. Shut it, you slag. I think he made a good M. Larry's here. Good evening. Merry New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
We're just waiting for Jeff to black up as Krampus.
Yeah. I actually do still have to watch Trading Places, yeah. It's on my list for Christmas films.
Yeah, it does work as a bit in between Christmas and New Year's, that one.
Yeah.
Sasha Friends, yeah. I think that what makes this movie very, very iconic movie is that it's the only time James Bond has showed his romantic side. I guess
they tried with the Grey Gara, but
yeah.
The only one that worked was Casino Royale other than this one, so yeah.
Yeah.
I do like how Tally holds a cigarette. It's like very weird. It's like he holds it like this.
Yes. What a ponce. Because there's a TV show called Stella Street from the early 2000s where it's famous people on the street. They're played by two men, and one does Michael Caine, one does Joe Pesci, and then there's also Roger Moore. And it says, because Michael Caine's making a film on the street about London gangsters, and so he's got all those cast and being in the film, and with Joe Pesci being a Cockney gangster. From Devonshire, and then Roger Morgan. I think I'll smoke my cigarette like this, and that's how the common people at the time used to smoke it. Right, where's the shower scene?
Shower scene? Oh, yes, the deleted scene.
Communal shower scene. Mate, that's a good Bond. James Brolin. Oh yes, James Brolin. Those test auditions he did as an American. Oh yes, I remember the TV series Hotel he was in. So he landed on his feet.
Now coming up, you would not expect it, but this film is one of the best jump scares ever.
Yeah,
yes.
From the distance, it looks like there's an attractive lady in this, but then
it looks like Ruby, yeah.
And then dunk.
Dung. It's like whoa. Yes, I would have the same reaction if that woke up. That jumped out at me.
Is it the hit on the head, or is it the look of her face coming at you?
Fancy meeting you, Afro line.
And then we get
the first use of slow motion in a Bond film too.
Yeah, and then we get the fire hazard Christmas tree.
And there we have why this is a Christmas film. Merry Christmas, 007.
Yeah, poor Jack Black
in
The Jackal. I'm Sir Hilary Bray. Oh, no, Mr. Bond.
Respectable heralds from the College of Arms do not seduce female patients in the clinic.
I bet they bloody would if they had that choice. Yes, the Jackal is Edward Fox, who is also...
Yes, I'm in Never Say Never Again. That is very correct, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Takes more than a few props to turn you into Harold.
Maybe it was the Clark Kent effect, was it? He didn't recognize him.
Yes.
Speaking of tits, I'll be watching Pussy Malone and Star Wars.
Oh, I thought Pussy Galore, but okay.
Well, yeah, Sean Connery could convert a lesbian, so why can't Lazenby? Oh, James.
Well, you do know that Irma Bund actually, in the books, she's actually like sort of the crazy wife of Blofeld. It's like you only live twice. after the events of this one, they retreat and they live in Japan in a castle, and they're like a weird couple. So, could you imagine a sequel if they played like a weird couple in the next film after this?
But yeah, Hopkins using his Welsh accent, same as Q. So yeah, 2 Welshmen playing Q. See this briefcase here?
You see his briefcase, yeah.
It's this gold sovereign coins, you see.
Yeah, you're the one that told me that, so I actually never knew that story before you told me.
I can't remember where I heard it. I think it was on one of the making of somewhere. But they said no, just use an English accent. Don't Q to sound stupid. The quest seems more like a 101 films kind of thing. Yes, he did play an M character in that Mission Impossible 2. I did expect more of him in that, but yeah, he was barely in it. I was expecting at the end when the guy to be unmasked. I thought he was wearing a mask, and it was Hopkins in the end, but no, I was wrong. What makes Blofeld such an iconic villain is that during the first Bond movies, he is only shown from him sitting in a chair and stroking.
Yes, from Russia 11 Thunderball, yeah. And then like first 2 halves of he only lived twice, but then he gets revealed. Yeah,
and then they couldn't and then which is it? The Spy Love Me, when it's a fake Blofeld because they couldn't use his name.
Yeah, for yours only. Yeah,
for yours only. Yes,
it was just bald guy in wheelchair in the credits.
Yeah. No, Mr. Bond. No.
I'll buy you a delicatessen in stainless steel. It's like what?
Yeah. And that was the revenge for the end of this film.
Yeah.
But yeah, then they thought they couldn't wait to use him again in bloody Craig era, could they?
Yeah, as soon as they got the rights. Okay, next film, Spectre, Blofeld back, Christoph Waltz. He'll be the best Blofeld. And I love Christoph Waltz. I went into it with so much hype. Oh, yes. But I was disappointed.
He was, yeah. The whole drilling in the head thing that's Bond's so tough you can drill through his head. It won't affect him. Jack Black didn't last long, no. There's a few films from the mid-90s he pops up in small parts. Ramon's tricked me.
I got a lot of people on my side, so that's good.
You're all too young to know this is rubbish. Here's 101 films. There you go. The Quest is on 101 films. This was the first James Bond film to have a very tragic ending, and will be repeated in Casino Royale. Yes.
And in book form, the book Casino Royale came first. So this was in the book chronological timeline. This is the second time there's a very emotional ending for.
Yeah, there's not much luck with the ladies. Yeah. How many actual Fleming books are there?
Like 11 like fully fledged full novels and like 2 short stories, so 12, 13 in total. Yeah.
I need to pay more attention so I can collect all the basic paperbacks because I can't afford the first editions.
No, I can't.
But hopefully maybe one day I'll see one in a charity shop. But
I'm very happy with this box set that I got.
I've got this big box set here, but I can't get it there right now. That's all. Yeah, it's that one, I think.
I do believe you have the same one as me.
Yeah, it looks like it.
This is my Majesty.
Yes.
Even though Tracy is blonde in the novel, I still picture Diana Rick when I read it. So
yeah, that sort of thing doesn't matter. But yeah, these you could get these for like a penny in the 90s, and I didn't fucking bother. Now they go for like 10, 20 quid on eBay. Can't stand Jack Black. I always feel the urge to skip a chapter when he shows up. Yeah, and he's in that new Christmas film as well, isn't he? Dear Santa or something? I can't remember what it's called.
Well, I always hate him and Alicia Keys for the song in Quantum of Solace. So worst Bond song.
That's Jack White.
What is Jack White? White, black. Well, I get a little confused here, though.
We're talking Jacques Noir.
Yes.
Murmurs of excitement from the ladies. Yeah, I guess the old no, what watch has he got?
That's not a Rolex, is it?
Yeah, I don't think Bond would work as a theme park, would it? Maybe. I don't know how you would do anything with that.
I don't know how they do it, but if they did it, I would be first.
I went on
so yeah,
the Lethal Weapon ride in Australia, and it was just Nemesis that's in on towers. It's just a sit-in with your legs dangling one, and it loops a few times. It's just called Lethal Weapon. I guess because it's a Warner Brothers theme park.
Eggnog on Christmas Eve, just like home.
Oh, yes, there you go. Disgusting stuff.
Yeah, you've tried it, haven't you?
Yes.
I actually never had it, but yeah.
Well, I didn't try it legit. I done it. You're supposed to make it with eggs,
Mm.
but I guess it doesn't last. And then, so the stuff I had was cream and fake eggs. I think Ruby's boob popping out was.
I think it was an accident.
They weren't
that
expecting.
They didn't catch
In 80p's and 4Ks.
Yes.
Because it's on a dark cinema screen or VHS, you don't really see it. Be a bit of bondage. Oh, he's getting worse.
Dude. I guess you've got a point.
Terrible jokes. I need him as a scriptwriter. The character Blofeld has been spoofed so many times that people saw Dr. Evil from Austin Powers, but one of the classic parodies is Dr. Claw, of course. Yes, he's got a cat and everything. Only see him. But yeah, somehow the writers of Spectre hadn't seen Austin Powers, Gold Member. Oh yes, Jack Black's in Mars Attacks as a military man. And the first Jumanji.
Oh, yeah, Mars Attacks, yeah.
Ah. Yeah, he gets disintegrated.
I love this escape bit there, by the way. I mean, it's just Bond using his wits, no gadgets.
Yes,
yeah.
There's no gadgets, no guns.
Ripping out the pockets, yeah, that's a cool moment, yeah.
Don't know if it would work. Right, where's bloody Joanna
Lumley? It would
Lumley?
make sense. I've never tried it, but it makes sense.
Next time you're in Switzerland.
Which is actually, it's not too far. I really have to go there because it looks beautiful on film. So,
and
although with my luck, if I do skiing, I'll probably break my neck. So,
yeah, I'm no good at skiing.
Yeah,
even the dry slopes I don't like. But sledging down them. But yes, I wouldn't be a Buckingham Palace guard that has to ignore everything going on unless it's
yeah,
Sean Bean attacking the royals. Oh yes, and now we've got the Minecraft movie, Jack Black, that looks terrible.
Oh, yes, yeah.
10 years, 15 years after Minecraft was too popular. Yeah, no seeing it. I'm not going to see it. It's just like, I used to watch films just to see if they were as bad as people said, but now I know all films are as bad as people said. I don't bother watching them anymore. Given up. My top 5 films of 2024 would be probably re-releases that got released in the cinema. Yeah. I have the 88 films of that quest. Van Damme did a fine job directing. Was a moderate success at the box office. Yeah, I think because it was supposed to be like a prequel to Bloodsport. People were excited.
Yeah, there was very much Bloodsport 2.0 that film, but then
then it was 20 minutes of him being a mime in New York.
Yeah.
Ruby is also in Casino Royale.
Yes, so is Ursula Andress, and I think I think there's another actress from the official Bond films that appears in that one. Yeah.
Jeff, did you ever see Kinski and Time Stalkers with William Devan? Great TV movie written by Brian Clemens, worth a watch. I have the German DVD on Pidex.
I have not, but I will never pass up on Kinski, so I'll add that to my list.
I think I've seen that. Who directed that? I'll have to find out. Simon McCorkindale, yes, Manimal himself, and Jaws 3, the governor. He would have been a good Bond, even if it's like a TV show one. Yes, there's a lot of filler going on here. We're at 90 minutes where the film should be ending, and we've still got another hour nearly to go.
I love all of this. This is suspense right here, my friend.
It's a good bit. It's like Die Hard, but in a jumper, waistcoat jumper.
Yeah.
In a cardigan.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. It's very Die Hard-esque, yeah.
Going up and down the elevators. And it's a Christmas.
And it's Christmas, yes. That's why every Christmas I watch Die Hard. I watch this one, Die Hard 2, Lethal Weapon. Yeah.
I love the part in the opening prologue where James Bond looks at the camera and says, "This never happened to the other guy." So a lot of people don't like that, though. I don't.
He was a fan of it, so yeah.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it, so yeah.
Pre-fame Jack Black in a Rutger film I have called Crossworlds. Already doing his annoying shtick. I've never been a fan of Pee Wee Herman. I've only seen one of his films. I've never had his TV show over here. Hopkins' Q sounds like a video shop right now. Both are from the valleys. I know him, but what are you? What am I?
Apple, yeah.
Mental fruit. Rest in peace, Pee Wee. Yes, he did seem like a nice guy when he wasn't knocking one off in a cinema.
And listen for my voice. What to do?
I think I'm mad. Daffy Hitchcock North by Northwest could easily be the inspiration to a James Bond franchise because it involved the main character investigating conspiracy.
Well, they definitely lifted North by Northwest from Russia with Love in some bits, so yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Terrence Young was a big Hitchcock fan, so yeah.
I'm alone at Dottie, a rebel. Big Adventure is rumored to be getting a 4K next year. I know Big Top Pee Wee is getting one. I think my mate Mateus Hughes is in Big Top Pee Wee. Oh, he bloody hates The Quest.
Oh.
I haven't seen it for a while because I'm not a fan of it.
But I have always loved it. Well, love is a strong word. I've always liked it. It is, I think, in my top 10 Van Damme films. I do like it that much. So, yeah.
Although, how many good ones are there? I was looking up there, but they're not in this room. They're in the room downstairs.
Well, I mean, you got Bloodsport, Kickboxer, Double Impact, Time Cop, Universal Soldier,
exactly.
Hard Target. There's a lot. There's
a good ones. Even 6 Bullets, maybe I better put above it.
Yes, 6 Bullets is a pretty solid one. Yeah. Of course, you got
that one he did this year wasn't half bad.
No, not Pound of Flesh. Darkness of Man.
Yes,
that one. Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah.
Although I'm not sure about this Gardner one he's got coming up that's in French.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Looks like it's supposed to be a French comedy, which, if it's anything like that other one he did for Netflix or whatever.
Yeah, the Netflix one, I wasn't. Yeah, couldn't get into that one.
Oh, here they go. Where are these ladies going? They're going down. You only need to watch the first Mission Impossible because the rest are just over the top shite. I got all but 2 I do enjoy, but first is probably my favorite. I am not probably going to see Nosferatu.
So
I'm
far,
not a fan
I have
of
no intention to
any particular version of it, so I'm out.
I like the Kinski
director.
version, but yeah.
There you go. If we're in charge of the Bond franchise, what are you going to do, Jeff?
Start a new timeline starting with Honor Majesty's Secret Service.
You want it to fail. Right, here we go. Here's where it's
yes.
The non-Lazenby skiing is great, although it is speeded up. I'm sure it is, isn't it? When certain scenes in this, I did ask that as John Glenn, but he hasn't replied if some of it was speeded up.
I think a lot of it is just regular speed, but I mean, this is Willy Bogner. He's like a world-class skier. Like,
yes,
these guys keep with a camera backwards faster than any.
Well, yeah, I think it's more the Lazenby bits where he's on the rear projection. The Engländer, der Verschwunden.
The Engländer ist verschwunden.
Fine, whatever.
There goes the guy. I always love that bit. When I play the soundtrack, I play the exact line on the beat. Yes, I love the ski chase, even with the bad, back screen projection. I don't know. It's not as bad, as in Thunderball.
So it was allegedly Lazenby's idea for him to jump off a cliff and have a parachute. Which they, of course, they used in, which was it, The Spy Love Me?
Yes, yeah.
But yeah, this skiing bit is pretty good.
It does look like there's a lot of like day for night shots going on.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, you do know the reason like Lazenby couldn't ski, right? It's because he was told he couldn't for insurance purposes. But he skied anyway, and then he was skiing there, and like Harry Saltzman was in the cable car above him looking down like, whoa, what are you doing down there?
I think he broke his arm, didn't he?
He actually did, and that's why in the scene earlier when he meets Blofeld, you see the big Russian guy taking off his coat.
Yes, because he's hiding his bandaged arm. Yes, right. I forgot to mention that. It's just because it's not obvious. Yes, the fact some of these films get 4Ks is pointless. If you ever watch The Spy Who Came In From the Cold, the horrors around the Cold War, I've heard about it many times.
Yes, I've heard. I keep meaning to check it out. It's one that's.
Is it one of those John le Carre books?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Now, is that supposed to be Blofeld?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he gets taken out, doesn't he?
I think one of the other guys just goes right into a tree, and you have one guy looking like idiot.
Yes. Mediocre.
Yeah, I mean, you can't beat this stuff. He's skiing on one freaking ski for goodness.
Yeah, he's the stunt man is
Yeah, Wally Wagner, like I said, he's amazing.
But well, if I was going to do the Bond films, and I'll do the same things with the Terminator films, a low budget, basic story. It doesn't need to cost 200 million.
Yeah.
Because even
get Tarantino to do that Casino Royale version you always wanted to do.
Don't know if we need another version of that. There'll be a third one, wouldn't it?
At least we get Pierce back, because that was the idea.
Maybe an old Bond, but yeah, maybe Pierce is just too old now. Although he's in Cliffhanger 2, allegedly.
Speaking of Pierce, I was watching a little bit of it. I couldn't tune in for a full thing, but how was the Mamma Mia? Watch along.
Oh no, I forgot about that. Shit. It was awful.
Yes. I have seen that film once, and that was enough.
Yeah. I've seen it 3 times now.
I still can't listen to SOS anymore without hearing Pierce, so yeah.
SOS.
When you hear me, darling, can't you hear me? SOS. Yeah.
Yeah, the trouble is, the songs are not the same as the records, because they stop and start and have different lyrics. So if you're a big fan of ABBA, you're going to get stuck. Loud Rock Hound Wanted Dead or Alive. I love
obviously that was a dummy, but it looked pretty cool. Yeah, it would have fallen all.
Yeah, it just went on for a bit too long, so you could see it was a dummy.
Yeah, you see the arm like flailing a little bit. Right? Yeah,
he's broken his arms, I think. Maybe you went to the park through a GoldenEye replica, go to some Moonraker stuff, and some customer.
I wouldn't mind doing some Moonraker stuff like a park, yeah.
Bobsleigh, maybe roller coaster. Sit in a bobsleigh track.
That's my biggest problem with
Moonraker. It's the bobsleigh scene. It's just like it gives me a headache.
It's probably the worst spec screen projection in this film.
Yeah, I just don't know why it's.
I still don't mind as much as Thunderball. Thunderball is still the worst one.
Oh yeah, that's the bad ones. With that boat, the back of the boat.
Yeah, the boat at the end. Yeah,
the boat's going fast. And then the fucking background just can't keep still. I always found it weird. They tried to make Pee-wee a stud muffin in that. He has 2 stunners fighting over him. I don't know. I've actually seen Big Top Pee-wee. Hey, pretty boy. Yes, this is a long film. This is an hour and 38, and we've still got 45 minutes to go.
But not as long as Casino Royale or Skyfall or Spectre.
No, it's crazy how...
No film is as long as No Time to Die, so... Yes.
Yeah, you could watch both Mamma Mias.
Up until Casino Royale, this was the longest one, but... Yeah. We're missing him in England! If I can translate again, that means we must surround him, so...
Yeah, into a shed full of bells.
Yes. Which was just an idea that Peter and I like, what, wouldn't it be cool if you had a fight in a barn with bells, like all those big, bells going on, for a lot of sound.
Yes. Sound. He's over there. But yes, the casting of James Bond is terrible because all the young actors are rubbish. So they don't have the range or the.
Yeah, I literally can't think of anyone that can play Bond right
now.
No,
I can't. I've given up.
Yeah. So what's an idiot? Bunch of idiots, basically, is what that means.
Yeah, there might be an unknown out there that could do it, but there's no one under 30 at the moment.
Now, this scene right here, this is my favorite scene in the film, and also probably my favorite moment in the entire franchise, where
the cooked pig.
Spectre is chasing him. He's pretty much at a wit's end. He doesn't know what to do anymore. He just blends in with the crowd, just pretty much anticipating death at that point. And then as the music, the Christmas song crescendos, Tracy appears like a very angelic,
yeah, just
right there. That's my favorite moment in this entire film. Tracy, comes in as
where are we? I just saw balloons, and then I heard that song through the fucking headphones from Living Daylights. Is this has the best love story in a Bond film? That is true.
Yes. It is probably my second favorite love story in any film, and number one is Rocky and Adrian, so it comes damn close.
There you go. Diamonds Are Forever is a sequel to You Only Live Twice. Yeah, I have no idea what the book order is.
Books, though. No, the book go Casino Royale's the first, Live and Not Die, Moonraker, Diamonds Are Forever.
He needs reindeer.
Love, Dr. No, Goldfinger.
Reindeer, even though they try, they need other things. Once a year, they have to fly.
And but yeah, don't have wings. Do you know how Santa?
But then, James Bond just got jump scared by a bloke with a camera in a
yes. There's a very similar moment in Thunderball as well, where Connery's on the chase in the junk canoe. Peter Spectre's chasing him, and he has one guy bumping into him. He's like, "Oh, you're okay. You're not Spectre." Yeah. But I just loved it. It's just this is exactly how it is in the book too. Like he sits there, he's pretty much anticipating death, and then he sees a bunch of legs coming in front of him, and he looks up and it's Tracy. I mean, I just love this.
How's that going to help, James? Pee-wee's was Dario's debut before License to Kill.
There's a
You're dead.
Moment right there.
James Bond, after the 90s, went downhill. Well, I guess. Yeah, Die Another Day, and then Casino Royale and Skyfall are excellent, though.
Mm. Yeah, Casino Royale and Skyfall are the best Craig ones. Yeah.
But I do put Quantum of Solace over this one.
Oh, those are fighting words, my friend. That's still my least favorite of all of them, so... Them's fighting words right there.
Watching those old Royal Pyramids, you think Charles thought he was Bond? He probably did. He might have been.
You literally can't see what the fuck is going on in Quantum of Solace.
Yeah, let's wait for the bobsleigh scene, shall we? Can't tell who's who on that one.
Well, that's just one scene. Quantum of Solace is an entire fucking movie.
Yes, I think the quest was the decline for Van Damme, wasn't it? I think he tried to come back with a. That's why he had to do a Universal Soldier.
Oh yeah, yeah, true.
That's what normally happens. They have a bomb and then have to bring back a popular franchise. But it's been 16 years since JCVD.
Yeah.
So yeah, sudden death. There you go, and then the quest, Maximum Risk, Double Team, Knockoff, Legionnaire, Universal Return, Inferno, and the music video for Megadeth's Crush 'Em. Oh, see, Pretty Boy says the quest was bad. Ow. I do love how Bond uses the. Oh yeah, there we go. I'm way behind again. Crack a joke time. What does the policeman say to his belly? You're under arrest. Do love the old crackers. That's why I'm wearing my cracker crown. They aged Van Damme comparatively gracefully in the prologue scene too. Is that in?
Oh, in Quest? Yeah.
I remember that now. Here's Robin. Oh, this is the best Bond movie. Oh, I'm made in 1999. So was I. So I'm biased. Welcome, Robin.
Welcome, Robin. You're always welcome, right here.
No. I'm going to block him. How can I block him? Oh, The Man with the Golden Gun is the most boring Bond film.
I wouldn't go that far.
I always enjoy it.
I have fun with
Christopher Lee mostly, and then
Harvey Village Chase,
and the blonde tart. What's her name?
If you kill him, all this will be mine. I love Nick Nack.
Yes.
Britt Eklund is actually my least favorite bit about that film. She's just so fucking annoying in that film for me. She does not.
Who's that? Britt Eklund.
Britt Eklund, yeah.
And then it's the first.
She's probably my least favorite Bond girl, actually. But yeah.
Well, yeah, she keeps her mouth shut. She's alright. Who's the Maud Adams, of course, is in it for a small moment.
I do love Maud Adams. Yeah.
Yes, I have seen Gladiator 2 is out and about, but yeah, I still have no interest in seeing.
Yeah, I'm still like, why is there a Gladiator 2? Like, one ended it pretty definitively. What?
Yeah,
there's no need for
the thing is a copy and paste.
Yeah.
Do you have this? Did you watch the Snowman out your way, Jeff? I think that's the animation from the 80s.
Ah,
not the Harry Hole films or whatever it was.
I know the one. Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Wallace and Gromit was the best thing on BBC. I haven't seen that. Wolf Hall, I haven't seen that either. Don't watch much. Now this car, what is it? She's driving.
Mercury. Cougar Mercury, something like that. I don't know. I have a model of the car because.
Okay. I was thinking it was an Alfa Romeo to start with.
Yeah.
I know. Here we go. And it's already.
I love this bit due to the stock race.
The background's spinning, but they're driving straight. Kojak has a great hypnotist voice. Yeah, his voice is awesome. Lazenby does move well in the fights, yeah. As an Aussie, he probably started most of them. I hated the Crest back in the day, but I like it nowadays. As Gareth said, everyone expected the brutal bloodstock type of the film, and it isn't. No, I can see what he was doing with it, but yeah, because it's got the side thing with Roger Moore trying to steal the trophy.
Yeah.
More than it is a tournament film, isn't it?
Yeah. Knock him out of the way.
Oh, it's 6 Bullets to One. He does the painful looking spits in the car doorway. Yeah, is it?
No, that is Pound of Flesh. Pound of Flesh.
Yes, that's it. Because the car drives away and he's being taken with it, one-legged. Lazenby had met Bruce Lee and they almost were about to work together. Yes, which would have been probably good for Lazenby's career.
And there's been, I mean, obviously when you see it now, you can obviously see it, but back then people wouldn't have noticed. But the guy that's upside down, you actually see that. Yeah.
Oh yes, it's reversed. They just flip the fucking footage.
They just flip it, yeah.
People are upside down in the background.
Yeah.
Or the right way up.
Yeah.
And it's sponsored by Corgi.
And Gillette and
yeah.
BP.
If they could keep the camera still. Yes, the snowman is the most retching, but then the snowman, the snow dog, the snowman comes back to life. So every time it snows,
it's actually Diana Rigg doing a lot of the driving in this scene as well.
Shit, I'm way behind.
That's most of it.
Yeah, you can kind of tell these ski scenes were shot for
definitely,
which is forgivable.
Lines it up.
The 60s were filled with lots of spy films. The Man from U.N.C.L.E., of course, that's The Avengers, and Get Smart. Yes. I saw For Your Eyes Only for the first time a month ago. It was awesome. Great action sequences. One of the best.
For a long time, that was my favorite Roger Moore film, but it's The Spy Who Loved Me now for me. But yeah.
Is that campy? Is this a campy cliffhanger prequel? Could be. Oh, yes. When the Wind Blows. I can't watch that film because, it's depressing as fuck. Can anyone else hear bells? Is that you again, Jeff? Was that on the hour again?
That was probably over here, yeah.
I don't think it would have worked with Connery because he was
too bored with Bond. He had, so much beef with the producer at this point, so he would have been mad as hell. Yeah, it wouldn't work.
Music covers any flaws in the action. It engages the action sequences, drawing into the drama. Yeah, because I watched that John Williams documentary. And it was showing the scenes of his films. It was showing like Indiana Jones scenes without his music, and then with his music, and the differences.
It is, it's very different. And here's another one of my favorite scenes: the barn scene, the proposal that's going up.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
We should have rung ahead and booked. The sound of the guy screaming as he's flipped over, sampled at the late of 80s dance classic Bring Me Edelweiss. I've seen it with Richard Burton. Good movie. Which one is that?
The Wild Geese? Unforgiven?
Could be. When the Burton not park it. Don't bring up Mamma Mia, Jeff. One of the yes, poor old Franz, bless him. He watched that as well, and Christmas Vacation too. He watched on his own before the stream. Oh, he can't get into Daniel Craig's Bond. Well, they are more hit misses than hits.
Yes. More misses
more than
hits,
any other Bond.
Yeah.
Oh, not a patch on the flailing Death Wish 3.
Yeah.
Nothing tops Death Wish 3 for anything. Exactly.
That is very true.
The one that falls down the lift shaft in Cyborg. A commencing dummy. It's like when they tried bringing those ones that flail with mechanical arms and stuff. It still doesn't work. The only Craig that piqued my interest was Casino, probably because Bard edited the film and Campbell directed. But yes, I'd love to get to speak to Campbell because he's just had a new film out. And I forgot what it was. I think it's another female actor, was it? Was it the Beckinsale film?
Could be. The last film I saw of Martin Campbell was a Liam Neeson one he did, Memory. That was
It's only been. It's been nearly. It's 18 years since Casino. Fucking hell.
2006, yes.
Dirty Angels. Who's in that? That's Memory was the Liam Neeson one.
Yeah.
That's Eva Green's in this.
Oh, I gotta watch it. Gotta watch Eva Green.
I think she's clothed.
Sold. Oh, no.
Centers on a group of female soldiers that disguise themselves as medics to rescue teenagers caught between ISIS and the forces of the Taliban. So it sounds. But yeah, it's got Ruby Rose and a few others. Maria Bakalova. It's not the one from Borat.
No idea.
But yeah. And then he did The Protege before that. And that wasn't bad. That was with an assassin. What's her name? Maggie Q. And it's got Michael Keaton in it. Samuel Jackson and such. And The Foreigner before that with was that the Jackie Chan, Pierce Brosnan one.
Oh yes, yeah. Now, are you familiar with the infamous garlic story of this film?
Yes. Oh yes. Apparently they didn't get along, but it's supposed to be.
But if you watch this scene, I mean, yeah, they definitely acted. So
she.
I think that's also a bit in the Lazenby documentary. I can't think of the fucking name. I think it's Becoming Bond. I think that's the name of it. Becoming Bond: The Story of Honor Majesty's Secret Service. No, he was actually crushing on Diana Rick hard, and she actually was like, okay, well, we can start something if you stop sleeping around with all these girls. And then she caught him with one of the girls, and that was over. So, but he actually did have a legit crush on her. So, I mean, I can't blame him. So
no. Yeah, they probably got a very good idea who the next Bond is because they were watching Craig for a while, but yeah, they just every time it says new Craig person announced, it's like the bookie's favorite is, and it means nothing because it's never that person. There they go. Is that his new one? The Daisy Ridley Die Hard ripoff. What's it called? I think it was made like last year, but it hasn't been released yet. Yes, Cleaner. It's a Die Hard ripoff with Daisy Ridley as a. It's like Under Siege, but with Daisy Ridley as the. She's a cleaner because that's an ex-Navy SEAL or something. Unfortunately, yeah, that's what Martin Campbell's next film is. Got Clive Owen as the bad guy. But it's set in London and etc. Temple of Doom had the best dummies. Oh yes, they're the ones that I think they were the first ones that had the. flailing arms, robotic arms. Oh, there's this because I guess was it Spectre had that ski plane scene in the snow, didn't it?
Yeah.
And I think dear Daisy is missed from. Yeah, bless her. She's brought back to save fucking Star Wars, but she's not the draw people think she is. Oh yeah, the guy that goes to the fucking mincing machine now.
Yes, he had lots of guts. I mean, I think Lazenby delivered that one-liner pretty good. So
I think that's the only one-liner he does that's any good. I don't think he had very good ones written for him.
Well, I do like the slight stiffness one as well.
Oh yes, I guess that's a good one. But yeah, red.
This was a brutal moment when I first saw everything turns red.
Yeah, what was this? This was what's it? PG on DVD and VHS.
Avalanche area.
Yeah, Jane McClane. You ever go? Oh, I never watched Darkwing Duck. It was a lot of James Bond parodies. He was like
I haven't seen it.
The Shadow as well. Shall endeavour to look at it though. She can't act to save her life. What did I see? She was in an episode of Toast of London. Yes, apart from some ropey FX. Temple of Doom looks good, damn. I watched that, a couple of weeks ago. Still great. License Skill was great, but the premise of drugs was overused, but it is a great Bond film. I guess that was the big threat at the time, wasn't it?
Yeah. And this Avalanche looks, nowadays this will be CGI, obviously.
Yeah.
Look at that.
But yeah, so there's... Always the henchman to fall first.
Oh, there you go.
Where's Bond's
Let's head for the trees.
inflating jacket now?
Yes, he could use that.
Oh yeah, you can see the matte painting of the or the separated thing where the snow's coming down after
Still
them.
rather than CGI, so
Keep going. Yeah, don't have much choice. She's down. Wasn't listening to him. Tracy, cling to me. And then the old Blofeld. Nah, he must be dead.
A great.
Although she was right next to him and she survived.
007 from walking.
Yeah, how long is this thing? We are just over 25 minutes from the end still. I don't know.
Answer, not long enough.
Too fucking long. 60s and 70s cars, so much. Yeah, they're nice to look at, but yeah, they're fucking terrible to drive. License Kill is the only Bond film I really like, but it feels like it's a regular 80s action movie. That is a common complaint with it, that it just feels like an 80s action film.
True, but there's nothing wrong with an 80s action film. So.
Yeah, but like Assassination.
Yes.
Did you see The Foreigner? Jackie Chan giving a more dramatic performance than usual, and Brosnan doing his best Jerry Adams. Yes, it went straight to Netflix here. Yeah. I guess people are saying, "Oh, Pierce Brosnan and Jackie Chan in a Martin Campbell film must be an actioner." So it's probably missold for a start. Didn't Rig actually do most of the driving? There you go.
She does,
I'm way behind. Yeah, there is the theory that James Bond is the name, not the character, but then they tried that here, but it didn't work.
We'll completely debunk that theory, because the ending of this film gets referenced in For Your Eyes Only, The Spy Who Loved Me, The World's Not Enough, so it doesn't hold up.
You can't remember anything about Six Bullets. I don't know one of his better ones. Yes, it was. It's one of his rescuing kids.
Yeah, a little bit like his Taken. A little bit. Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say, I've got that book of old posters, but I can't get it because the desk is stopping me. But I think you've got it as well, haven't you?
Yeah, I got that book, but yeah, that's obviously a great old poster.
Only the foreigner I've seen is the Seagal one, which is basically no fights and a messy plot.
No, fuck that film. Fuck that film. Yeah. Again, one of the worst.
I hear Seagal triple bill instead of a Stallone 80s, Schwarzenegger 80s one.
Well,
yeah, Seagal triple bill from 2010.
I can't suffer through it. It's not enjoyable, but I can't suffer through it. I wouldn't do that to you though. So.
Yes, because I'd have to watch it the night before.
Yeah.
The Pink Panther movies can be sort of James Bond franchise. I guess there's a lot of pretending to be other people investigating. Vanishing Point, my favorite car movie, awesome Dodge Challenger. I still need to watch that.
Vanishing Point. That's great. I have that on Blu-ray.
I might have seen it, but I can't remember, so I keep meaning to watch it.
Oh, there's a scene where like a fully naked girl rides around I think on a bike or something. It's worth it just for that.
It's old. I think it's free on YouTube last time. I do like Broken Arrow. It's a lot of fun. Do not shoot at the nuclear weapons.
Yeah. Yes.
Car is a 1990.
Mercury Cougar. I knew it was some. Yeah.
Looks at. Thank you. Is that a Stephen Leather book that it's based on, Fran? I think I've read the book, but I've not seen the Netflix thingy. Oh, that's which one? The Foreigner. I don't know if it's based on what. Did Six Bullets have Darren Shalbank as the guy from Born to Raise Hell who passed away? Over to Jeff.
I think so. I think that was his last film, or maybe that was Pound of Flesh again. One of the two. Yeah. I don't. Yeah.
Well, our Bonds paid well. If you asked Connery before Diamonds Are Forever, no.
Yes, indeed.
If you asked Craig before Spectre, no. I don't think the rest mildly benefited from payments.
Yes. Well, Lazenby never saw so much money in his life, so he must have been happy. But
yeah, and so many ladies on tap.
Yeah.
I do like, well, most of the Return of the Living Dead franchise, because I think they're trying to do a sequel, aren't they? But yeah, the first one's the best. The third one's a very good horror film, and then the second one's all right. But the fourth and fifth are terrible. Now, see, look, you got an action scene, helicopters coming in, and then, all right, there's a big action scene coming up. No, wait 10 minutes of just talking over the fucking telecoms to the towers. Well, she realizes what's going on and starts romancing.
I mean, it's more of Tally and Diana, and yeah, I mean, I love it.
Did you know there was the one movie?
Pleasure.
Yes, Casino Royale. They had a James Bond spoof before they had James Bond films, and it's I don't think I've seen it fully.
I haven't had the stomach to sit through it fully. I've seen the bits and pieces. That was enough. Yeah.
I think post 90s Bonds did better. Well, Brosnan, when he got a lot of the advertising of the watches and the cars, the drinks. When they did this, they got extra money. Because it's not like you can say, you can't do a Bond film without me, because yes, they can. Dun, da, 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 da. Watched G.I. Jane for the first time. I quite liked it. G.I. Jane 2. I can't wait to see it.
Can't wait to see it.
I haven't seen G.I. Jane. It's not a Ridley Scott film I was not interested in.
I told you this is an emergency flight. It's an emergency flight. You understand me?
Moonraker or Spy Who Loved Me?
Spy Who Loved Me.
That is the better film, but I do like Moonraker.
Yeah, my top 3 Roger Moore films are Spy Who Loved Me, Forever is only a Moonraker, so Moonraker's close. Yeah, I love Moonraker.
The thingy, yeah. Woody Allen as it Jimmy Bond and Peter Sellers and David Niven slumming it. Connery was asked what he would do if someone said, "You're not much of an actor." Connery replied, "I would straighten them out, if you know what I mean." Yes, he would. Yeah, this bit with the plane flying past there.
Yeah,
it looks like it. From the angle, it's going to hit them.
Yeah.
Robin says Bond actors have to sign the contract. Yes, they were very tied down because who was it that got in trouble for spoofing Bond? Oh, Roger Moore and Cannonball Run.
Yeah, and that's why Brosnan couldn't wear a tuxedo in Thomas Crown Affair.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're very protective.
Now, that's a Pierce Brosnan film you should have watched. Thomas Crown Affair. It's way better than Mamma Mia.
Yeah, but it was for Dave. He loved Mamma Mia.
Did he though? Did he?
Sticks to the fucking sight of it, the mention of it. The problem with Moonraker has the same Spy Love Me idea all over.
Well, yeah, you can say Spy Love Me is the same as You Only Live Twice, because pretty much all of Lewis Gilbert's films, You Only Live Twice, Spy Love Me, and Moonraker, pretty much are similar setup and stuff. So,
Yes.
yeah.
This other book was called The Chinaman, published in 1992. Try releasing a book called that now. Well, apparently you're not allowed to say, I'm just going out for a Chinese, because that's racist. You're going out for a Chinese. You have to call it a takeaway or Asian fusion or whatever.
Oh, fuck off.
Brosnan was a fun Bond. Yeah, he was having good fun in that, especially in Tomorrow Never Dies.
Yeah, when he's on the back seat playing with the remote control thingy. Yeah.
The Foreigner seemed to get theatrical release everywhere apart from here. I had to import the Blu-ray from Germany. Yeah, I don't know why they. Probably always these rights issues. And yeah, so there's they're finally 10 minutes later actually landed for a fight. And then yeah, people are sliding all over the shops. It is a great sunset view, though.
Yeah, look, great lens flare. Yeah. Helicopters were being attacked.
Daisy Ridley sounds like a Carry On character. Shouting. Speaking of Die Hard, the book that was... Yes, there you go. See, Sasha knows. The sequel to The Detective. Because,
yeah, Frank Sinatra. Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Right, there you go. There it is. I got that. Unfortunately, it's a re-release.
Yeah.
Because the original goes for silly money now. But, I don't know. What is that here? Oh, no. I've got 58 minutes here somewhere, which is Die Hard 2 book.
Ah, yeah.
Which I have read both those back in the day. I have met Helm. We thought about him.
The Wrecking Crew, yeah.
Right, here we go. I do like how it's got that dangerous decoration of spikes on his wall.
Yeah, which was foreshadowed earlier when Lazenby was escaping. He sort of bumped into it. He's like, oh, shit, that's pretty sharp. Nice bit of foreshadowing.
Oh, cliffhanger or Die Hard 2? Cliffhanger for me.
Cliffhanger, yeah. I do love Die Hard 2, but cliffhanger.
Yes.
Both for Rennie Holland films, so you can't go wrong.
That's the book, friends. I watch. If my wife lets me, argument time. And yes, with Flint movies. Is there only 2 Flint movies? I thought it was more.
Yeah, in like Flynn and Armand Flint. Yeah.
Ah, yes. Some people say Cliffhanger had horrible, stormy, lame action, and I'm like, what the fuck? It's a great film. Yes, you tell them.
Exactly.
You tell them from me and Jeff.
Yes.
Don't like Willis, so Cliffhanger. Ooh. Obviously,
we got the original Monty Norman Bond theme playing as well in this scene.
Yeah, because they got that weird bit. It's orange, and they're jumping out in a very blurry.
Yeah, that looks very I don't know,
and looks wrong. And then next minute, running at the camera, and it's broad daylight. Where is John Glenn? Get him on the phone, bloody editors. I know where he lives. Am I that far behind?
Fuck, are we? Let me look at the comments.
I always remember people going to this location on travel shows as a kid and thinking, oh, wow. Yes, apparently, I think the Piz Gloria is still available to go up to.
Yeah, it is. It is a real. You can actually still go there. Yeah.
I get stabbed in the back. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of different film stock or cameras.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah.
Tracy, darling. Yeah, then some.
Then we have the last dub line. Guns make me nervous in the Hillary voice again. Yeah. Yeah, this is the
trailer for Cliffhanger. There he is.
Outfit he's wearing. Yeah.
A grave even deep enough to prevent 007 from escaping.
Yeah, the flamethrower bit has always been. Yeah.
Temple of Doom has a set design set piece. Yes. Yeah, because the set design. Oh, there it is. Yeah, set throw.
And this guy, he just throws some conjunction. What the fuck is it? I don't know what it is.
Because what is this place? I guess this is where they make the.
It is obviously the viral laboratory, but yeah. Like other guys, like. Ugh.
How dare he
throw something out, some acid thingy.
The concept of using televangelists to say how much money they are making is genius. Yeah, it's License to Kill for you.
Yeah.
Last good Van Damme film was The Shepherd.
The Shepherd is a solid one. I
That
think that
is a
was
good
the
one. I can't
first
remember
one
what
he
happened,
did
but-
with Scott Adkins. Yeah.
Ah, yes. Apart from Universal Soldier Regeneration or whatever it was. But now he's using a little camera.
Yes, that's a little gadget. Yeah.
So
They're all
just
over the world.
shoot him. Connery wouldn't miss. Then he wouldn't have a sad ending. The 5 Mad Mission Aces Go Places movies in Hong Kong were great. Yes, I love those films. I think I've only seen the first 2, 3 maybe. And yeah, Sean Connery's brother plays one of the villains in those. But yeah, they got so amazing stunts. And Richard Kiel might have been. Yeah, he turned up in so many weird places. So
Yeah,
popular.
like all of a
with the
sudden
kids.
Richard Keel's in Pale Rider. It's like, hey, it's Jaws.
I preferred it when people hated Temple of Doom. Well, what was I watching? I was watching Narrow Margin earlier with Gene Hackman.
Oh, yeah, an Archer, yeah.
Yeah, and then everything was real. They were on a real train. People were on top of it, and Gene Hackman and Arn Archer were on top of the train for real as it was going through tunnels and everything. And you think, Jesus Christ. They wouldn't.
This bit won't age well.
Spare the rod, spoil the child.
Yeah.
Well, it'd be the other way around. It's like in a.
It's not even like it's not even like a slap. It's like a pretty close fist.
You got to knock her out quick because he's protesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I mean it's her dad, so that makes it kind of okay.
Yeah.
But yeah,
she's trying to save her.
Yeah.
Yes, I watched Rocketeer this week. It's a great movie. But yeah, it was very spy.
Boom! There goes fake bits, Gloria. It's a model, but you
it
tell it that easily. It looks great.
Yeah, because it just needs the bit with the fire from view from the helicopter does look a bit dodgy.
Yeah,
that's HD for you.
Here we go to your favorite part, Gareth, the bobsleigh.
Yeah, I'll read the comments. I used to drive a manual, but because of the wife, only drives automatics for the last 10 years. Or more, 15.
Oh, it's manual for me. Manual. A driven automatic once it's weird when you use it.
It is weird, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I did drive a van this year when I went, and it was manual. And it's all muscle memory. It all comes back.
Yeah.
Karen Allen is far less annoying than what's her name screaming through Temple. Yes.
Oh yes, yeah.
You get used to this thing. But that was the style at the time. But yeah, whatever happening in the rear projection is not the actors are doing. Shooting each other. Yeah, throw the gun. I'm just having cheese and pickles. Oh, it's definitely Christmas. Yes, I had crackers and cheese earlier. A nice vintage cheddar wrapped in wax. Raiders has the best structure of all of them. Yes, the Last Crusade is most blatantly fun. I ignore the other two. Yes, the first three are just all. You'll have a good time. Oh, yeah, he's got. Where did he get these grenades from?
I do like this, but he does the classic like pull the pin out of his teeth, but it actually slides out. Yeah.
And you think that's it, he's done for. But yeah, look he's the fucking foreground. It's just like doing the loops. And then Bond gets blown up.
It's definitely very wonky.
I think that was a stunt man, isn't it? That gets launched out of the.
Oh yeah, that was for realsies. Yeah.
The explosion. It looks like he moves, and then jumping on the back of the other one that's doing 100 miles per hour. But yeah, it's all the real bit, and then as soon as the actors are involved, this is where it just goes. The background's upside down. They're just jaunty holding on. Well, the last Van Damme I thought was this one was Wake of Death, which was 20 years ago.
Even after Until Death was pretty good as well.
I like Welcome to the Jungle just because it's funny, but
he does the classic. What are you doing?
Yeah, It's funny that Bond is a secret agent, but he tells everyone his full name. Yes, James Bond.
Well, he was
Quick
certainly
Google
brave for a good 30 minutes. So
Oh, Vanishing Point is
he goes undercover on occasion. But
Oh, I don't like the ending, apparently. Is there no nude ladies in the ending? 4 and 5 are best ignored. Exactly. How the fuck do you ruin Indiana Jones? It's such an easy film to make.
This bit looks great when the guy has his head.
Yeah, when both of them are on and they're going down the... and he gets caught in the tree. Bump. And you think, he's dead. Although, yeah, it shows his head in it at one point, but then it's his full body in it.
Yeah.
And the Y bit. Oh, he's crashed.
Well, luckily that was the last of the backstream projection.
Bond is not shown until he is at the casino and he lights a cigarette and says his name. Yeah, it's a hell of an introduction.
That's a great introduction, yes.
Have you
apparently these lines he says to Cujo right here are improvised?
Yes.
The brandy, yeah.
Is there a similar Bond? There's that lovely Aston Martin again.
Yes, an Aston Martin DBS.
Salmon's Gold. Don't know that one.
King Solomon's Gold, the Alan Quartermain.
Oh, King Solomon's Gold.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I actually like those. Yes.
I don't mind them. They're quirky canon adventure films, aren't they? I think they're better than Firewalker with Chuck Norris.
I would prefer it over Firewalker myself. Yes. Yeah.
I know they were trying to do an Indiana Jones with Firewalker, but Roger Moore was getting pretty handsomely paid towards the end. 5 million salaries in 80s money. And a piece of the box office. I think he learned that they learned their lesson after shooting.
Yeah, plus Roger was renegotiating per film for I think he had a contract until Spy Love Me, then he was on a film by film basis,
Yeah.
Because he kept saying, okay, I'm not going to do the next one, I'm not going to do the next one. They keep paying him more, so he comes back eventually.
I should eventually get round to this.
I have read that book, yes. It's pretty good.
Yeah, lovely. Maybe I can get it on a audio book. I can listen. It's quicker for me to listen to those. And why is M and Q at the wedding? They could all be taken out.
Well, sure it's for the best agent.
Margaret Robbie is watching 4th Matt Helm film, The Wrecking Crew in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yes.
Chuck Norris can also be seen in that same Helm film. There you go.
Yeah, I think it was uncredited, wasn't it? Yeah, I think I heard that.
I need to track these down. Maybe James Bond is an A-list and he never told us his real name after all these years. That makes sense. So he can blart it out as much as he likes.
But then why are the parents on the gravestone in Skyfall called Bond?
Shut up, Jeff. Yeah, see, Pretty Boy. Roger Moore is my favourite Bond ever. So far, you mean? Oh, yes, I used to enjoy the Chuck TV show. That was pretty good, where he had the internet in his brain and he knew everything. And then that lovely blonde lady protecting him.
The price is far above Ruby's.
There you go. Do you like Glimmerman and Fire Down Below? I like Fire Down Below.
Yes, I do like Fire Down Below. Glimmerman, I like it, not as much, but
it's not one I watch when I think of a Steven Seagal film, but I will watch Fire Down Below.
It's not my go-to one, but Fire Down Below I do really like, actually.
Most people I know would say the worst word when they order a Chinese takeaway. Oh, I think I know what that one is. But yes, you're not allowed to refer to it as by its country name or person's name. The song we have all the time though would later be used in No Time to Die. Yes.
I'm going to be ranting on No Time to Die in about 5 minutes. Cause
yeah, is it like saying...
This is how you do an emotional ending.
Yeah. I didn't care that his wife was, his girlfriend was left alone with the kid in No Time to Die.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was sad that James Bond did die in the film, but yeah. It wasn't as good as this ending. Oh, Michael Myers, Glimmer, and Far Down Below. It's one of the odd few times we hear both Bond theme in this. When it was first... Oh, yeah, because the actual Bond theme doesn't appear until the big fight at the end, does it?
Yeah, it was during the Piscoria attack, yeah.
But
Save
then in
flowers.
Then where is the other one? It's one of the Connery ones where he's walking across the street or something, and they play the Bond theme.
Yeah, from Russia with Love. Russia with Love when he's checking the hotel room for bugs. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. That's what Bob calls it. Chinese writing. Indiana Jones was a bit lame. Oof. It's crazy. Nothing wrong with cliffhanger, yeah. Hanna-Barbera once told, "Oh, a man called Flintstone. Oh dear." They did a Christmas Carol as well. I don't know what that's like. But there we go. First a boy, then a girl. Oh, like Blofeld's in a neck brace. Look at the size of the fucking gun she uses.
Yes. It's like an M16.
Assassins. I don't like it as much. Oh, and then he sees she's shot, and then, yeah.
Yeah, this No Time to Die, this Barbara Broccoli, Michael Wilson, this is how you do a fucking emotional ending. Not that piece of crap you call No Time to Die ending.
Well, I think they had to kill Bond off because they know no one would care if they killed his girlfriend off. Because even with 2 films, they still had no chemistry together.
Yeah.
My sister rented The Exterminator when I was 10. Teach 'em young. It's a great film.
So obviously, you're on team anti-Lazenby for his performance.
Huh?
It's his scene and his performance in this scene. You cannot take that away from him.
No, he gives it an all in this. Doesn't know what to do. How many times has Bond used a machine gun? Well, he gets 2 in Tomorrow Never Dies.
Yeah, in the Brosnan era, use them a lot. And
people complain about that he just blatantly mows people down.
Yeah. The only nitpick I have here, this is a 10 out of 10 film for me, obviously. The
Ooh.
only nitpick I have is that they go straight into the Bond film right there. They should have let All Time Well play out a bit longer.
Yeah.
It's definitely pretty jarring. It's like, very emotional. And
like, he'll be back. Don't worry, people.
Hold on right there. Yeah.
The Order with JCVD.
Oh, yes, The Order. Yeah, Brian Thompson in it, actually. Yeah, the Night Slash from Cobra's in that.
Yeah, I can't remember The Order now. I have seen it. I can't remember.
And one of the Queasy brothers is in it again.
Okay, here we go. The girls: Ruby, Nancy, Scandinavian, Chinese, Jamaican, American, English, Indian, Australian, German, Israeli, and Irish.
Irish.
Not an Irish one.
I didn't hear any Irish or Australian accent in this film except for Lazenby.
And James Bond will return. So that is one that was right because No Time to Die said that as well.
Yeah.
Where is it then? Yes, Robert Ginty, the great guy next door action man.
Hey, but that was only 2 hours 22 minutes. That's not
bedtime.
No Time to Die. That's fucking long.
Oh, you gotta pop that on now, shall we?
No.
Pretty much every Bond film.
It'll be a cold day in hell when I watch that again.
Silent Rage, Hero and the Death, Terror, Death Warrant, End of Days, Detox, and Sixth Sense, Blade, horror movies for cool action stars. Yes. They all have a go at something dark, don't they? Oh, I'm looking for my tapes. I found Robert Ginty flick called Mission Kill. No.
Mission Kill?
I need to watch more. I never knew he did so many films. I watched Cannon's 3 Kinds of Heat this year, and that was terrible. There's like 3 types of police officers from all over the world joined him to take down something. Oh, I remember The Order, trying a bit too hard to be a Jackie Chan movie. Yeah, that's what. The Bob said Chase Incredible. Not too many of these. I've seen Mission Kill. Ginty also did one called Whitefire, which he basically wants to ram his sister. Eloquently put Michael. Watch it later this week. Right, let's wrap this up. I typed Bob said Chase into Google and then it came up straight away. The only other one is For Your Eyes Only. Of course, yeah, he skis down that one, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Hated Saw movies after the second one. Not a fan.
Yeah, I try to watch them all this year. I didn't get past the 5th one. I was like, okay, it's enough now.
Yeah, I still haven't seen the 10th one. The original Spy Kids movie feels like a kids version of James Bond, and of course, it also has actress Terry Hatcher. Yes. I've never seen the Spy Kids films. Judge Dredd is awesome.
Yes, I love Judge Dredd.
I enjoy it. Yeah, it's when Moneypenny starts crying. It's really sad. Yeah,
that's what got me yesterday when I watched it.
Yeah, she was great. Van Damme's made 3 movies this year alone. Oh, see, I thought you'd. Yeah, they randomly change the background. See, that's the thing. I remember the St. Bernards with the bloody, was it brandy they're supposed to carry around? I don't know why the dogs turn up alone in all these situations. They're just wandering around. Just drinking me a beer. It said it was inspired by Welsh dolphins. What does that mean? No. I like the Supergirl character from the 80s film, but the film.
I like Jerry Goldsmith's score from that film.
And the score, yes.
Yes.
But yeah, the whole situation is terrible. And that's over 2 hours as well.
And I like Faye Dunaway, but
yes. Did watch them all get paid in safari suits. Only if they were flared ones.
Cigars were a bonus in his contract, though. Monte Cristos.
Oh, of course, the Monte Cristo. This is longer than Braver. Oh, dear. And, to repeat. I'm trying to come up with a clever response, but I can't. It's late, to be fair. Yes, it is late, and it's been a long day. The moment Q has gone, it's pretty sweet. He starts scoffing at him when he
never had any respect for government property. Yeah.
Oh, Connery is the best Bond. Shouldn't be a debate.
Objectively, yes. Subjectively, no, Roger Moore.
Yeah, it's a tricky one. Nothing offends me. I honestly hate saying Oriental or Spaniards. Assassins I quite like, but it's way too long.
It is a tad. It overstays its welcome a bit. Yeah.
I've got the book of that somewhere, but most things I don't have easy access anymore. I'll rewatch Indiana Jones' first 3 this week. Only the first 3. There are only 3.
There are only 3. What do you mean? There are no others. Yeah.
Oh, did I hear a cat meow? It's not mine.
That could be here. Yeah.
Ah, there you go. I'm not a fan of the Hellraiser franchise either. I have seen them.
I like the first one, but yeah.
Well, I like the third one because it's more crappy slasher film than the other 2. I grew up in the 80s. More Anne Dalton films come out, and Connery's Bond is an seek in his own. Roger Moore Bond is a bit too cartoony. That is true.
But I do love camp, so yeah. I mean, I love canon films for goodness sake. So yeah.
Love the Hellraisers. Watched the remake recently. Wow, what a heap of shite. I enjoyed it when it was on, but I can't remember a damn thing about it.
I did watch that Candyman reboot remake, whatever the fuck that was. Yeah, exactly that. Whatever the fuck was that?
It was terrible.
Yeah.
It started off right and then just went ridiculous. The White Fire film was a real shock in Red Letter Media. What's that? Anyway. They just watched it on our... just waiting for their reaction to the weird incest scenes. Oh, bloody hell. There's Marky. Marky knows a thing. Jerry Goldsmith's scores are always excellent.
Yes.
Straight in there with a good point. Tom Baker. Gareth, the first VHS I rented was King Solomon's Mines. I don't have that, unfortunately. I don't have many Canon VHS.
Too bad. I would have loved to have done a watch party now one.
I can look at it. It's probably not going to be expensive. Jerry Goldsmith's scores were excellent. The original Rambo right at the beginning. Yes, I got First Blood on vinyl.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, it's very good. Right, wrap this up. Bedtime. Fucking midnight. First Blood. Grrr, my guns.
Nothing is over. Yeah, we should do that one as well. We have done Rambo too. So.
Well, I'm available. You're just working all the time. But there we go. We'll sort something out next month.
Yeah, I'm off right now until the weekend. So
I'm off tomorrow night and the next night. So I need a rest. But as Bob says, good night, all. Good night, Bob.
Yes.
Michael Myers, Martin Knight, Tom Baker, Franz, Dutch, Ramon.
I think we've come to the conclusion that this is the best Bond film. Right. So yeah, good night. Bye bye.
Yeah. Sweet dreams. Another Foster's piss. Oh, he's drinking Foster's. Franz. That's not what a man from.
And greetings from George Lazenby.
There we go. Yes, night all. Take care, Mark.
Listen around to the other fellow.
Stop showing off. I got nothing. Got a book. Oh, yes, happy Crimbo for the last 5 minutes of Christmas Day. Or
yeah.
An hour late.
Happy Boxing Day for tomorrow. Yeah.
Yes, happy Boxing Day, everyone. See you next time. Good night.